Welcome to the Speakeasy Unfiltered podcast. Episode, I don't know, because we haven't figured that shit out yet. Anyway, I'm joined by my co-hosts today, friend Zenny or Zenny. Which one I don't remember which one you use the most.
They both work, kind of.
Zenny.
If you search just specifically Zenny on Twitter, there's at least one Zenny who is just this guy, like this big fat black dude that posts videos of him. So like, friend Zenny typically is better search optimization.
You should probably rebrand yourself to one to be the correct one, by the way.
I'm friend Zenny on Twitter.
Well, there you go.
Well, then there you go.
Well, I didn't want to plug myself, but I guess there it is.
I mean,
we plug ourselves
your
every
host.
time.
No, I wouldn't want to plug until I actually had better stuff to advertise.
Nah, don't worry about it, dude.
It's fine.
We're all hosts here. Nobody's going to watch us anyway.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah. And then Highcack78, Raining Death 909, and myself, RP_1. Thank you all for joining us, and we're going to just kind of roll right into it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Engaging.
Quiet. Truly.
Indubitably.
So, what are you looking at?
TikTok.
Oh my
Really?
God.
I'm going to ban TikTok from this house.
Don't worry,
I mean-
the government will do it for you.
True,
Yeah,
true.
the government's fucking doing it already, which I still say is a bad precedent.
No, I remember the God Emperor is supposed to save TikTok.
All right.
He's going to be in office too late for it, apparently.
Well, you can just walk
You
it
just
back.
return it.
Never
Well,
not a
too
law.
late.
actually, I think it is a law. It's not an executive order, so he'd have to get them to overturn it.
Which
Yeah.
they own everything, so it's possible.
It is possible. However, the majority in the House is very slim, and there'd have to be the political will to do so, which I don't think is there.
I don't know if Xi Jinping calls them, like the will will be there for him.
The will for him, but not for Congress to
Yeah,
support it.
But remember, if you don't support Trump, you're the enemy.
Well, yeah.
For that camp, at least.
Is this how we're starting?
I
Apparently
guess so. This is we started talking like this is how it works.
Yeah, there you go.
We just talk about random shit. Like, there's no consistency with us.
Oh shit, it's unfiltered.
Oh fuck!
He said the name.
I
Oh, he said the
We go
What-
from
how
me
many minutes
looking
have we
at...
had so far.
3.
Okay, good. I said fuck after 2 or whatever after 1. We're good. So probably needs to be like diddled the first time.
There we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's fine.
It's like the first second we're talking about me looking at sexy ladies dancing on TikTok, and then...
Well, you didn't say
As I
that.
say, you just said TikTok.
well, I mean, I didn't want to bring up the sexy bit until after that minute and the couple minute mark.
Also,
Fair.
it was so loud in the beginning of that. It's good now.
Yeah,
Probably.
there we go.
I mean, the mic hasn't really been moved too much.
No, it's just like you got more enthusiastic, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you'd probably approve of this person streaming.
What is that?
You pass it down. It shouldn't
Yeah, I
take too
see
long
it.
to figure
It's
out what it is.
something. It looks like something.
What even game is that?
Yeah, what is this?
You know what game that is?
Is this guns?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It took me like 5 seconds looking at the stream, just like, this is guns.
I didn't play this shitty first one. This isn't number 2. I only played 2. I
Uh,
only played Gun Z2, the second duel.
yeah, the first ones with all the fucking butterflies and shit. They like edited that shit out on the second one to make it more approachable. But yeah,
Oh.
people were like flying around and shit on the first one.
Oh, you can still do that in the second one.
Oh.
Not like fly, but like it was a lot of wall running, jumping. Like it was the ADHD, like Call of Duty type shit as fuck.
Well,
Oh,
you were able,
Titanfall?
so you're able to wall run and shit on the first one, but like people did the like animation canceling to like basically fly around.
There was still animation canceling in the second one.
Mhm.
It's still jank. Not
I mean-
as jank, but jank still.
The jank is what made guns, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Guns. I don't know however you want to pronounce it. Is definitely all just jank and memes. Free to play memes.
I mean, I personally was more of a fan of S4 League back in the day, but I did appreciate the jank.
Don't even know what that is.
More anime-fied guns, I guess. It was in my opinion, it was a better balanced, more fun game.
Interesting.
Didn't have it didn't require you to get carpal tunnel.
Well, I mean, We're not talking about playing fucking Warframe.
I mean,
God, that's part of why I don't want to get back into it. Just the control space over and over and over again once you get into high level play.
Bro, the biggest meme was I could literally fall asleep in my chair, like hard sleep, like they'd hear me snoring, and I would still just be spinning circles around them, like throwing abilities out. Like that's how fucking muscle memory I got with it. I'm just like, I'm playing Valbon, I'm like 2, control space, 2, control space, 2, control space, like just forever.
I set mine on like a toggle for C for crouch. So for me, it was C space, which was a little bit better than using my fucking pinky.
I don't know, like I could just do this. Dude.
Get that finger workout.
Yeah.
The ladies love it.
I don't know what ladies love these 2 fingers.
Oh, you know what kind of ladies?
Not this one. This doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it does.
No, you need the shocker. You need the Spock, or you give them the shocker.
I meant like for the second hole.
Bro, do you not understand what this is?
I do understand that.
Do you?
But like,
do you?
Most people I know, they go like this.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Some Michigan bullshit.
First hole, second hole.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, I mean that's the shocker, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's talking about the.
I said the Spock. I was joking.
The
Oh, okay.
Spocker.
I didn't say Spocker. I said Spock, but yeah,
I mean, it's a combination of the fucking
it's
two
the
terms.
ultimate combo.
the Wambo Kimbo, or the cum
Either that
combo.
or if. I mean, that's kind of hard to fucking get your pinky.
They need to come up with one where they're like, I call it the wumbo.
I think that's just my wiener. He, she, Wumbo. I like your cat's just staring at me.
The cat's just staring at us like, why can't I get good pets over there? These guys treat me right. You fucking slap me all the fucking time.
She's into it. She comes back for more.
Oh yeah, the kitty drumming.
Yeah. See? Yeah, she's just interesting. The cat's got such a weird personality.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck?
that was doing it on
Doing
purpose.
cat things.
I knew that
Pushing
happened
over things.
eventually.
She licked her paw and like put her paw back down and just immediately push.
I precariously put that there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it.
She's a big girl.
Yep.
No, this cat is not overfed. If anyone, it just was a hormone imbalance or something.
She got a glandular problem.
I don't know. Yeah, she got fixed and then she just got fat.
Dude, we are not-
instantaneously.
We are not abusing this cat.
And she wasn't even like overeating. She literally, after she got fixed, she spent like an entire week just sitting on the mattress and not moving.
Well, yeah, that's what happens whenever your uterus ripped out as a cat, probably. But yeah.
And after she spent a week pissing on that mattress, it became Cody's mattress.
There goes Ken fucking with his shit again. He just can't stop.
You're just constantly adjusting it.
Listen,
I
if this
know.
thing didn't fucking sink, I wouldn't have to adjust it.
You just grab one of those bags, grab some food items. Like, there's a bunch of cans of beans in
Yeah,
there.
grab some tuna apparently.
Fuck.
I don't know. I'll figure something out. You know, I'll
Just buy it. So the problem is the actual weights for those are fucking expensive. And I was like, nah.
It's a good thing we don't need the actual weights. Anything will work.
Well, I'd still at least get those, like the bags, honestly. But then it's still the same problem. Like you have to put weights in them.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's better on
still-
camera than that, but that's not even on camera. But yours is on camera, so I'm gonna make you buy one. You're gonna buy like the actual weights, the $50 weights that go on them. Why
Oh, yeah, I
not?
forgot I'm in stealth mode over here. Or is that like wide angle?
That's the wide angle.
No, the wide angle's got you. I got you. But I don't think it has the bag. It might have some of the bag. I don't know.
It's fine.
I mean, we just gotta get the better arms.
There are no better arms.
There
We-
are, but they're actual C stands. They're fucking huge. Like they won't fit anywhere around us. Basically, like
I
when he's
mean-
got that, it wouldn't fit there.
I mean, me and Kenneth can attach this in this little table right here.
Yeah, I keep telling him, and he could just order him with the arms like me.
Yeah, good. You
Good.
can have.
You did. You still have it, and you're not using it yet.
Yeah.
Just order
I
yourself
know.
one and then bring it.
I guess I could.
And then we'll just have these two reserved for karaoke night. The
Yeah,
actual
fair
mics.
enough.
Or just stick them in there.
Just grab hold of the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It does.
I mean, shit. We were talking about guns earlier. You guys want to talk about like old games?
Sure.
Like what do you grow up playing? Like, what was your first like big online game?
Oh, my first big online game?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good question. Fuck. Technically RuneScape. RuneScape's the first.
I was gonna say RuneScape
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably RuneScape.
because I didn't even have Xbox Live and like stuff like that until like we were already definitely not botting RuneScape at your house.
TXD.
I mean, bot detection back then wasn't really that great.
No, not really.
They just kind of had special events to see if you were there, where someone would spawn and be like, "Take my sandwich, or I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah.
I believe that made like some decently loud sound effects too. So as long as you had the volume playing, like back when I was not botting,
Well, there was also the hiss,
like
when your rock's about to explode.
that too. But like I'd still be on my computer while the fucking shit's running. So like I would hear when any of that shit would happen. Like I've had there was a fucking there was a mod that fucking spawned next to me one time. I was just like, no, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. No, I had the sandwich lady, and then I answered one of her questions wrong. She like riddled or something at you. I answered it wrong, and then she bitch slapped me into death. So even though I was there, I answered wrong, and I didn't think you could, but apparently you could. And
She's a very violent woman.
Yeah. Take this fucking sandwich, or I'll just dead. I make my own sound effects.
Fair enough. I don't know. I never really had online games. I mean, we didn't have internet at my house until I was like in fucking sophomore, maybe.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy, especially knowing who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you were doing single player games. It's my fault that he joined the community and it became a part of multiplayer games in general. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What can I say?
Think about just how many more single player games you'd be playing now if you didn't join this man.
Honestly, I don't think it'd be too much more because I mean, I'm playing all the single player games I want to play. So,
Yeah, I mean, we haven't all been like sticking to a game recently, so he hasn't been a part of anything.
yeah, I mean, the longest we stuck to a game was like Helldivers. At least that I was a part of.
Yeah.
You were a part of Arcade, I thought.
I don't think so.
Was he not? I thought he was.
He might have gotten in on the start of it, but I don't think he stuck around that long. Because like that's what happens with a lot of the games. Like he'll try it out with us for a little bit, and then he just disappears.
Well, it's like everybody.
I don't recall the game. What is it about?
It was a MMORPG we were playing. It was one of the ones that like we were intensely losing sleep on. It was the one where I gave a co-leader of a guild to some random dude, and like he fucked everything up for everybody. I thought you were there for part of that or for most of that. I know it was Nick, you, me. I don't remember who else.
I just can't recall.
I thought was Trooper and them in it. Some other people were in it.
Maybe.
We were in it.
I think Rob was in there too. I believe.
I don't remember. You said that last time, and I still don't think Rob was there because Rob was only around for Conk Stonks Blade, and I don't remember if that was before or after Conk Stonks. Pretty sure it was Conk Stonks, and then he came to the meetup, and then me and him found Dual Universe, which I want to go back to Dual Universe. Now there's like things where you can host your own Dual Universe server, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty neat. I mean, the reason why we stopped playing that, I'm pretty sure, is because of the limited resources.
And what do you?
Yeah.
It was limited resources and also like the exponential growth of time. So like we got really far. We got, our fucking first jump drive, which stopped us from me sleeping in my chair like I was a real fucking pilot because it took like 14 hours to go from one planet to the other. So me and Rob would be playing and we like co-op that shit. And like it's real physics. So we get up to the max acceleration speed, which is like 99999 meters a second, right? But whenever you're going to a planet, you have to fucking stop because it's got real physics in space and there's nothing to stop you in space. So congratulations.
You had to like turn on the engines and fucking reverse.
Yes.
Nice.
You had to go fucking, so there was calculators. Thank God for people on the internet. They made calculators that could calculate your speed. You had to use your speed. And I think it had to, because it even took into account your mass, everything, bro. It was that intense. It was a really cool game. So yeah, your speed, your mass, and then your distance. And then it would tell you when you had to turn around and brake.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. But the problem was is you had to break. You had to like wake up an hour before you got the planet and break. So like there was a lot of time we spent sitting in that chair in that room with Rob, where like we stayed up all day and all night. Like I did not sleep for a lot of that. I mean, that's not out of the norm for me nowadays, but at the time, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Did they fix the thing where all the planets just look like some dude had like a bunch of seashells and just started littering them everywhere?
Are you talking about the rocks that spawn on the surfaces?
Yeah, it's just like everywhere I went, it just looked like such a mess. Like everything was like on either sand or flat grass, and there was just these like shell pebble things everywhere.
Yeah, no, that was how the stones work. I don't know what it's like now. I think that they changed a lot of stuff. Resources started respawning now because that was the biggest problem. We started the game at the launch of the game, and like we got to a planet pretty fast. Like we were getting it. It was me and Rob staying up all day, all night, like getting shit done. And we went to a planet. We were the first people on a different planet. And we were on a planet with like nobody else there, and we took ownership of land. But like the Chinese fucking already went like they did like the Jewish tunnels in New York type shit. They tunneled through everything. They tunneled through the whole fucking planet, took all the resources almost. Yeah. It was crazy. Anywhere we fucking went was just all like you go, oh yeah, let me scan to find a vein. Cool, you find like onesie twosies, but then once you like hit them, then you just start going down this like tube of fucking shit that's been mined out by people, and you're like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
I mean, that's just classic Chinese behavior. Just strip mine everything.
Yeah, it was Chinesing really Chinesingly Chinese. It was fucking intense.
Yeah, it's like we tried, and like I couldn't really get into it as hard as you guys, just because like the whole resource issue.
It wasn't. I mean, we figured it out. The problem was you're lazy. You wouldn't go out and do stuff. So the best thing, it worked really good with me and Rob. Rob, like. He was from the Navy or whatever. They taught him good. He's like, give me something to do. And I was like, all right, go get this color rock. And he was like, okay. And he just fucking went and like would bring an entire inventory full of rocks, like thousands of rocks, like which takes hours. Homeboy would just go out, just like brain switch off, collect certain type of rock for hours.
I mean, was great. I wasn't able to do it for hours, but I did do the brain switch off for like a few hours.
No, yeah, homeboy would just fucking do it. He'd be like, what do we need, boss? And I'm like, we need this. He's like, okay. And he was just gone. He'd come back. And then I'm the whole time I'm like making production lines, because it also included a section of like satisfactory. You had to build manufacturers and you had to build lines, and like, man, the game was good as far as mechanics. Biggest thing I didn't like, two things. It was a fucking subscription-based game for a beta or for like an open alpha beta thing. Dumb. Cringe. And then it used the Eve skill system, which I like, but you had to select stuff, and you can only do stuff passively, and you had to wait time. And in a game that you're just starting, like you can't wait time, especially whenever I was producing everything for all of us. I didn't have enough skill points to like spec into certain things and like do stuff really good. And then I found out the better way, the meme, just produce shit tier like resource. I think it was screws, right, in that game? Yeah, it was like a tier 2 resource. Produce screws, sell them. You make more money producing screws and then just buying what you need. And it's faster than waiting, like, because that was the problem. The production time to build stuff was like, it took us a fucking week to build the goddamn warp drive. A whole week of in-game time or just out-of-game time of just processing and building. Like, I was there when Q's popped. I was there, like, it's just on it as much as possible. And yeah, that's when like it got to the point where it needed to get into the next tier for other stuff. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Didn't they solve the whole mining issue though? They like reset, and like the mines reset every couple of days now or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think you can like get a mining resource that automatically mines certain types of resources now from the thing. I don't really know. I haven't been back and checked, so I can't really talk about it too much. But yeah, they supposedly fixed those issues, because that was the other problem too. When the resources were mined, they just didn't respond. So when the Chinese mined everything, there's nothing left. You're fucked.
It's like there was no like real fighting over resources, because the resources were gone and they would stay gone.
It was a short fight.
Yeah, like
it was a very short fight.
The resources were gone before we got there. I think it's because they allowed like certain people with like founders pass or whatever to access the game like 5 days before us or something, like something where it didn't make sense. I thought the game literally just came out when we played, which it did. It was just launched, but like people were there like already pre-playing it somehow or something.
I mean, they probably got access to like an earlier version of the game, and like they just knew what was up.
I don't know. I mean, like, well, the other thing is too is part of the Chinese invasion thing. If you've ever played H1Z1 back in the day, you know what it's like. When you're like on a server, 100 and 99 of them are Chinese, or like 80 of them are Chinese. when the Asian invasion comes, like all you hear is the sound of 5 vehicles roll up, 50 people get out of these trucks, and you hear the pitter patter of fucking hundreds of little Chinese men's feet. And then they're just like, oh, we gonna get you. We fuck you, fuck boy. They just start saying stupid shit like that. And they're just like, oh no. And then you hear 100 hatchets hitting your fucking base. And you're just sitting there crying in a corner, like shitting yourself because there's nothing you can do.
I mean, isn't that like the same thing in Astral Empires? I remember you guys is like the Chinese.
I was gonna make the
invasion
Astral
there, too.
Empires comment.
Yeah, Asshole Empire, same thing.
It's like
The Chinese invasion. It's always the Chinese invasion.
Yeah, if anyone zergs you, you just call them China.
it's like China versus the rest of the fucking world in that fucking game, and the Chinese are winning.
Yeah. The Asian invasion.
There was no real winning. There was just whoever gets bored the last.
Bro, it's Eve. There's no winning except for when you stop playing the fucking game. You win. That's the only way you win.
Yeah, on the topic of like my first online game though, like I think I probably spent the most time playing fucking either Crossfire or World of Warcraft. Those were like my big online games. I mean, I didn't really get into RuneScape. I was more of a Adventure Quest boy. I played a lot of the Dragon one.
I did both as well.
And now I'm just sitting here, just listening.
Yes.
I have nothing to contribute.
Well, sometimes that happens. That happened when you guys were talking about The Witcher, and I was like, I don't play Witcher.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what Talon was complaining about. Is like, I don't want to be on the podcast. I got nothing to talk about. It's like, yeah, it's gonna happen where like people are gonna be talking about topics that you just can't really put yourself into.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is we don't have like proper topics. We're just here talking and chatting. Like this is what we do anyway. We literally have been doing this all fucking day since he got here.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, a lot of it was just we talked about a lot of random shit before we turned on the cameras too, which is why like there was a few times like during the last recording where we're just sitting there like, well, what else is there to talk about? Yeah, I was like really big into like the Korean based shooters back in the day. It was Crossfire, Wolf Team. There's like 2 others, but those Combat Arms.
Oh yeah.
I actually think I knew Combat Arms. Everything else I didn't. I've never heard of any of those.
I mean, I'm sure you've heard at least Crossfire. Damn.
Nope.
I mean, Combat Arms was relatively big in America, as far as Korean shooters go, at least. But Nexon was like big back then. Like nobody really liked the business practices of Nexon, but everybody played a Nexon game.
Not me.
You didn't get
That's surprising.
You never tried Maple Story?
I did, but I quit like within a day.
Fucking same. I understand that there's a lot of like big Maple Story fans, but goddamn, that game sucked.
So what was so bad about it?
It was just so fucking boring.
Bro, I don't even remember that's how bad it was.
That's pretty bad.
Like me and the only reason why I stuck to it for as long as I did was because I had a friend that came over and we played. But like even with that, like we played more RuneScape than Maple Story for sure.
So I started at RuneScape, and then I went to Halo CE. Not Halo CE as Combat Evolved, Halo CE as Custom Edition for the PC. And that was just a lot of, it's all just player-built maps, mods, that sort of stuff. It was just Halo, but fun. That's where I got my Spartan number. I was a part of an organization that did Spartan RP for a long time. Even though I didn't really like RP with them like the way they did. I did some partially, but not as hardcore as they did. But yeah, that's why that Spartan number stuck with me forever. And then I went and I played, I got Xbox Live pretty young. It was around the same time. I was playing Halo CE and Halo 2 Xbox Live. So like I was a big Halo player forever. Played a lot of Halo 2, played a lot of Halo CE, and then I used to play like Mech Assault 2, basically all the intro Xbox Live games. Oh, also big one of my favorites, and like I see some YouTubers talking about nowadays. It's like one of the goated games, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Oh yeah,
it had multiplayer.
Oh, that's the co-op one.
Yeah, the one. Oh yeah, me and Jerry played all the time because Jerry used to come over to my house.
I played a little bit. I remember it was funny.
Yeah, we always had fun with it.
I was a PlayStation boy, so my game was fucking SOCOM.
SOCOM were good too, but did SOCOM have multiplayer?
Yeah. The multiplayer for SOCOM was actually really big.
Really?
Then again, we didn't really have too many like big multiplayer games. It was like that and Burnout 3.
Gotcha. Yeah, because the PS2 had to have that special fucking adapter.
Yep.
And it was DSL for the longest time.
Yep.
Yeah, which is trash. That was one thing nice. The Xbox original was Ethernet.
I mean, it's like the biggest thing that probably pushed like full online for PlayStation was Final Fantasy 11.
For what, 2 or 3? PS2 or 3. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. But yeah, that makes sense. Or Phantasy Star, probably.
I don't think Phantasy Star was Phantasy Star on the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a Sega game.
I thought that was Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast died way on early in the PS2 era.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like that game was on Dreamcast.
Pretty sure it went to PlayStation 2. Because Phantasy Star. Like, Phantasy Star was a big Sony only thing forever. By the time we got on Xbox was Xbox 360, and we got PSOU, which is Phantasy Star Online Universe, which is cool. That's also one of the games I played for a long fucking time.
So it'd just be PSO1.
Yeah, Phantasy Star Online or Phantasy Star.
Let's see, console. I
love it picks up me sniffing.
Yes, it is.
But
Let's
like,
port it over to GameCube and Xbox.
What, Phantasy Star?
Yeah, Phantasy Star Online.
The first one?
Apparently, yeah. Let's see here. It says it was ported over. Okay, so it was on Dreamcast, like I said, Windows, GameCube, and Xbox.
Oh.
I think they so they ported it over after like the whole Sega failure consoles.
Yeah, Sega has a history of failing a lot. Also, they have a history of fucking over all the servers for their games because all the goddamn mech games are fucking Sega games.
Yeah.
Like Chromehounds. Chromehounds had a reasonably thriving community. They're like, nah, fuck you guys.
Glad I got to at least catch the end of it.
That's true. I enjoyed Chromehounds. It was fun. Except for the hackers.
PSO, like the original game, still has like a pretty hardcore dedicated fan base.
I don't know about the first game. I just know about PSOU, which is Universe, which was the actual like proper first release on the Xbox. Or they
it might be that version. It's one of the fucking two.
Mm.
Like there's like private servers and shit for that online right now.
Are you talking about Clementine, the thing I told you about? Because it's PSOU.
Okay.
Yeah, PSOU got revived as a Project Clementine. So if you really like PSOU, check out Project Clementine. It's fully free, runs really well, like very good. It's pretty. They were like further along. I originally played it before they added in like the extra classes that PSOU had, like I think Fort Fighter, Fort Gunner, all those things. Now all that stuff's in there. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's actually really cool, like looking online and like seeing all these old MMOs and shit that like I believe City of Heroes has its own private servers because that game got shut down. The Star Wars game and I think Matrix, they all have
Star Wars is still active. SWTOR is still a thing.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Galaxies.
Oh, Galaxies is still active, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it fully died. So okay, it did get called. I think it fully died, I think 2 years ago, but it ran until like 2 years ago, dude.
What I'm saying though is that like now there's private servers up.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Because like the official servers are gone.
Bro, speaking of World of Warcraft, I only played for a little bit, but remember the World of Warcraft private servers?
Oh, you mean the better ones?
I've heard pray tell of them.
Well, the ones that would hack your account, because that's what happened to me.
Oh no, I never ran into that fucking problem.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I always hear people talk about how the proper private servers were just like more popular, and that's why WoW got angry.
So the reason why though is because they stuck to like a lot of the private servers went to, yeah, they're basically classic. They went up to Wrath of the Lich King or just like vanilla usually.
Yeah, they were classic before classic existed because those were the good old days as anybody played. I mean, I played right after. I played up to Mists and then we stopped.
It's like and that's another thing that shows like how out of touch like Blizzard was, because like it's like trust me, you don't want that. Meanwhile, all these fucking people are already playing classic.
Right, and then they come out with it later like, yeah, so we recognize everybody wants to, and then a lot of people went back just for classic.
I think classic actually is up to Wrath of the Lich King now.
Nice. I DK'd. Yeah. That's all I played. I played with my friend, and we played for like 2 months. I didn't really like World of Warcraft. I wasn't a World of Warcraft person.
I was big into World of Warcraft, but that's because I mean, my experience was pretty different from like the average player, I imagine, because I was in a pretty big like raiding guild and shit.
Mm.
We thought about going back and like joining like a PvP guild at some point, but it never happened.
The experience was the intended experience.
Kind of, sort of. I mean, I imagine like most of the World of Warcraft player base was more casual.
I mean, you can do raids casually, except for it still requires people to get on. It's not like fucking Final Fantasy's raids where like you can't be casual at all.
I mean,
if you want to win.
From what I've heard, the Final Fantasy raids, like a lot of people can pug them successfully. You cannot do it in World of Warcraft.
I don't know. I've heard the opposite. I've
heard the opposite, or I mean, I've heard what he's saying.
Have you?
Where it's like sometimes finding a raid is hard because people apparently you can just look up someone's entire background and they'll look it up, see if you've like completed the raid successfully before, and they'll just boot you if you haven't.
So yeah, the answer is you can't pug successfully. Because that's what I was saying. Like,
or they'll boot you if your armor is not like a specific set or something like that.
Yeah. Is that in Final Fantasy or WoW?
WoW.
Oh.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes people take stuff too seriously. It's like Eve. The whole of Eve is too serious. That's the meme of internet spaceships a serious business. That's another big thing I played for a long fucking time.
I thought it was just spreadsheet simulator.
Internet spaceships and spreadsheets are a serious business. Number must go up. That's basically what it is. Because remember, the clans you start are called corporations.
Yeah. It's like the people that are into Eve are just way too fucking into Eve.
No.
The hardcore player base, like the fucking politicians and shit that are
No, the people that have like shit buckets and 50 accounts, the one dudes that's always 50 dudes, those are like ridiculous to me. That's all there is now. There's no like new players. It's all just the same like fucking 30 dudes that play 50 accounts.
I mean, there's no pull for like new players.
There's no way to really get started in it if you wanted to.
It's also the meme of I'll bring it up here in a minute, but the learning curve of Eve is ridiculous. It always has been. It's done a lot better. Dude, that reminds me. I'm surprised that Cody could even play fucking Eve, but didn't he struggle?
I don't even remember him playing it. I remember Carmichael tried to play.
Yeah,
but I almost remember Cody playing.
We've tried to get him in it several times. But yeah, our friends couldn't play. I think the other person who could play is like Preston. Carmichael could, but he just didn't like. Carmichael found the game fun, but in the wrong sort of way.
I was about to say Preston like fucking played.
Well, he didn't really play. He just market traded and then like theory crafted. He did the Eve thing. He like sat in station a lot and mostly theory crafted, and they did NPC stuff. Until now, where like it's too dangerous to do anything.
I think Eve is like the only online game that doesn't have like a fashion Eve from what I've heard, from what I've seen.
What do you mean fashion Eve?
There's people in World of Warcraft just standing around like showing off their transmogs and shit. There's people in like Bladen Souls pretty big on that. Abanagi's pretty big on that. It's just sitting in like main towns and showing off gear and shit.
There's a cool one of that, except for the problem is if you do that shit in Eve, what happens is the pirates come and they fuck you. That's the thing. Like if you're showing off too hard and like they know it, yeah, you just get fucked. It's these images. I don't know if you can see. I can't pull them up and blow them up for some reason. Is that view image? Is it gonna work?
There we go.
There you go.
It's like Star Trek Online, World of Warcraft, everything's okay, and then you get Eve.
I always love this image. This has always been one of my favorite Eve images of all time because it's fairly accurate if you ever played. Yeah, Eve is a particular brand of autism that you just have to be good with.
I mean, at least it plateaus.
Well, once you figure out how to play the game, so that plateau, I can tell you the cheat. Right click does everything. That's it. You know how hard like it is to teach people that. If you need an answer, it's probably through a right click menu. It's very weird. But yeah, no, I mean, Eve was fun for a while. They started making changes more recently whenever me and him got out of it. they basically deleted any of my play styles in the game, and I just didn't like it, so I just quit. Stopped giving them my money. Pretty simple.
Didn't you say that they were pandering too much to the PvP crowd or something?
Oh yeah, 100%. They had done that over the ages for quite a while.
They're like pandering to the gankers.
Yeah, well, it's the same PvPers. Like, it's a mentality thing. It's that type of people. But yeah,
it's like World of Warcraft pandered to the PvP community a little bit, but it wasn't like out of control.
Yeah, but you guys had raids and stuff. Like, we had PvE content. The problem is like, so I originally started the game. My race that I chose was Galente, and they focused a lot on drone damage as well as hybrid damage, which is the type of weapon turret system in the game. Well, at some point, so there used to be these hard enemies in the game that when you did drone stuff, when you went to like wormhole space or whatever, they were like harder enemies because you had to go search for them and all that.
Oh yeah, David's go-to complaint where he's like, I had the only class in the game where you didn't have to play the game, but then they nerfed it.
Well, yeah, it was a thing for years, and then they nerfed it. That's not the only complaint. There's many complaints.
You can't talk shit about Preston just sitting in stations.
Well, yeah, I can. I'm actually at least outside of station playing the game.
No, you're not playing a game. Your drones are playing a game.
No, I'm playing a game. I control the drones. That's how it works. Come on now.
No, because your whole thing was, oh, the drones will auto aggro for me, and I can go walk out of the room and go and not come back to all my drones destroyed.
Yes.
All I need is a nice armor tank.
Are you playing if it's an autonomous game?
Yes. No. Well, it's semi-mining. It's semi-autonomous, but nothing's autonomous. Nothing's automatic. So anyway, used to be able to pull aggro for everything. You know, if you had a good enough tank, you just tanked it all, and then you spit out drones, and the drones just kill everything passively while you just kind of do whatever.
I think the closest game that I've ever got to something like Eve is probably just fucking No Man's Sky. I mean, I played Elite Dangerous for a little bit, but
I imagine Elite Dangerous would technically be closer.
I would say, yeah, Elite's closer.
Yeah, but I didn't get into it.
Meh. Elite's weird. The answer for Elite's just haul stuff. Get a big enough ship to haul stuff, and then just make money.
Yep, and playing offline mode so you don't have to deal with pirates.
Yeah, that would help too. I mean, you have to deal with pirates with their NPCs, and they're easy to deal with.
Yeah, it's dealing with actual people is the issue.
Right.
Especially when they have decked out ships and you just started the fucking game.
Right. So Eve patched that at some point, invalidated an entire like race of one of the 4 races' existence because they had ships that specifically only used those. Like, the drones were the entire like purpose of that ship, and so that invalidated an entire race in the game and the playstyle, which was annoying. I lived through that. That was fine. And then they just kept doing things like that, especially later on. They're like, oh, you have a station that you paid almost $1 billion for? Well, guess what? Now you have to have like another $500 million item, and we're going to invalidate the way your space station works right now. And you have to go buy this item and install it, or else fuck you.
That's bullshit. If you already had the functionality and were using it, why the fuck put it behind a paywall?
Yeah, that's a good question. And the answer was because PvPers were bitching that destroying stations wasn't engaging enough, or like because it didn't like drop any loot, or even though they dropped loot, they're like, basically there was no purpose. They're like, there's no monetary purpose or what. I don't know what the complaint was. It's something along those lines.
I mean, why would there be? If you're destroying a space station, the point is to hurt the other person. No?
Right. Well, yeah, I get what. I'm glad you.
What do you mean no monetary? You get all the shit that was in the station.
You don't get all the shit. You get the modules that drop.
Well, I guess, yeah, you get whatever survives.
As the Eve system works.
Oh, yeah, the safety bubbles.
That too. Well, so as the Eve system works, when things die, you have like random rolls of shit stuff that drops. So nothing is guaranteed, except for unless it's in the cargo hold. Stuff in the cargo hold of your ship is guaranteed, I believe. And then like you're guaranteed some level of something or whatever. But yeah, so a lot of times, certain modules don't drop, whatever. PvPers, the breakdown is the TLDR of PvPers and Eve, they just want to kill shit. They just want to fuck you over and fuck up your day. Anybody that PvPs for money, that's not a thing. You can't. Like, you don't really earn money PvPing. You just do it for fucking somebody over, making somebody else have a bad day because you're a piece of shit. It's really kind of how it works, in a nutshell.
And people do that in BDO as well.
Right.
So, I mean, isn't destroying the space station enough? I mean, if the point of, like you're saying, is the ethos is just to destroy things that hurt the other person.
They just wanted to make excuses to the thing was, it was probably a ploy realistically by the company at hand to make people pay more money for things they already had. So that was the thing that like made me get away from the game towards the end, is they were just like increasing the stuff that you had to put into it so that you would probably real money transact for more money. So you turn because you could turn Plex into in-game ISK, which is the in-game currency. So the point was they probably wanted to make people spend the money in real life money to get the in-game currency to then buy these things, so that you could buy them quicker or whatever and take care of keeping your shit alive. The other reason is people were playing. People play what's called station games where they stay like locked or tethered, where they stay attached to a station and don't and they don't get deaded like by other players. The other thing is that they just freaking, I don't know, they just want an excuse to bitch and complain and to get more, like, I guess, money or just get more stuff. They're like, we want it to be interactive. We want something to drop.
Mm-hmm.
We just want more drops. We want more money. I don't know. I see that. What, are you going to talk about this?
Yeah, we can talk about this.
I don't know. You brought it up. I assume you're going to talk about it.
I mean, I figured y'all be interested in it.
It does sound cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So I thought it was going to be a game, but it looks like it's going to be models.
Huh.
Yeah, so they are. It's both the game and models.
Ooh.
So yes, Gundam is getting its own version of Warhammer 40k. Apparently, they've announced a new line of Gundam miniatures of 2 inches in size, as well as an accompanying TCG set for it.
That's 1 more inch than I have.
And a miniatures and a tabletop game featuring classic mech suits from across the franchise.
All I have to say is Shar Aznavold did nothing wrong.
I heard about the fucking TCG. I did not hear about this though.
So, yeah.
I heard about the TCG as well. I didn't hear about this tabletop thing. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they look pretty interesting. Pretty high quality detailed.
Right.
And we're trying to find.
Do you have to build them like Gunpla and then?
Yes, you do.
Partially. So it's partially. It's easy mode Gunpla.
Yeah.
And then, but you still have to paint them yourself. Meh. I mean, people like doing that. I don't. I'm lazy.
Right.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks neat.
No, yeah, it looks kind of neat. It just the thing that's gonna make or break it is the rules and cost.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, as long as it's cheaper than fucking Warhammer.
Oh, I'm
Well, that's a
sorry.
low bar.
Yeah, but it's Bandai. Bandai's not known for doing that.
The cards are pretty fucking cheap.
The plastic figures are not.
Fair point. But it's like Games Workshop is fucking terrible with pricing.
100%.
Oh, because they know they have a lock on it. So why do they need to go high? Why do they need to drop price?
What is Gundam?
They have like one real competitor right now. That's Infinity, which makes higher quality shit for much less.
There's a cat standing on me.
You know what's funny? Like, you get like read at if you try to take 3D printed stuff into like the Warhammer games.
But I mean, if
I thought that was allowed.
For official games, no.
Fucking bullshit.
But I mean, if you take it to just like a local game store, like
Some of them aren't allowed still at local game stores. I asked that question to a couple around here.
really just depends on well, some of them might have to publicly say that, but don't give a shit. I don't know.
You might be right. Well, the thing is like some of it's like people wanting to make their own custom shit. Like, as long as their stat sheets are the same. The problem is with Warhammer with doing that, it's because like certain objects on your characters actually translate to real stats in the Warhammer universe. So like if you put an Iron Halo on a dude, he has the Iron Halo like trait or whatever. So like if you want it just because it looks cool, it's weird.
It's like there's plenty of people that use fucking proxies to get around Warhammer's tight grip. And the other problem is like they go around purposely looking for like people trying to do these proxies and like they'll try to take them down.
Yeah, DMCA baby.
It's like because like there's like a My Little Pony set that's out. Like somebody made My Little Pony version of like a whole
Warhammer?
faction. Yeah,
That's funny.
I think they tried to take it down. I don't know if they actually succeeded or not.
Interesting.
But like people are making very not Games Workshop proxies, and they're still coming across issues because they're meant to somewhat represent the units.
Yeah, it's fucking IP theft, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, is it if it's a whole other IP?
Well, I mean, it's a combination of their IP. It's their idea, I guess. I don't know.
It's just people wanting to play their game without spending like.
Not allowed.
No, this Games Workshop's not allowed, bro.
Their shit's just way too fucking expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like Wizards. Wizards are a bunch of asshole dudes.
But you've got to pay.
Pathfinder for life.
Yeah, Paizo.
Yeah. Yeah, this will look interesting. I probably will pick these up and try and paint them.
I don't know. I mean, I'll look and see. Again,
They're not egregiously expensive.
It just depends on cost, and it depends on like if they're gonna sell whole armies, or you have to go buy all the singles and like figure it all out.
I was saying in my head, since it's mechs, it reminds me more of BattleTech.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be coming out with like 3 or 4 piece, depending on like unit sizes.
That's what BattleTech does. But it's the other thing depends on the rules. I won't buy these if the rule set's dog shit. Like that's the other problem. They look cool, but like I like Gundams. I like bigger Gundams. Like I like the MGs, like that one. I need big bottle Gundams. Oh, you know what I need? I need to get the EXs or like the PG EXs or whatever. They're like huge. You know what I should do? I should 3D scan a Gundam and build a big one and put it in the corner. Still have to figure that out. I sent Jerry something yesterday or the other day. It was a like life-size 2B model. And I was like, we need it. I want to put Master Chief in the house, but like this is obviously more important. Although I'd have to like put a ring around it and like encase it in something so you guys don't like fucking nut at it or nut on it or anything like that.
We're not that bad.
Jerry would be like, I must put my hands on the robot. I don't care if I lose them. I put my fingers in places they don't belong.
You need a life-size model of C2.
No, I'm good.
From Code Geass?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd take 2B over that. C2 is pretty cool though.
It's hard for me to pick which one I love more. Well, probably 2B, but I don't know. I'm more nostalgic for C2.
I mean, C2's not a robot, so.
Yeah, but she's kind of immortal.
C2 and that.
No, she's immortal. I didn't say she wasn't immortal. I said she wasn't a robot. An android. I mean, fucking 2B is literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's an android, not a machine.
That's still a machine.
Get a model of her, and then the what was it, A2 or some shit? What was her fucking name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just life size, and that's the life size model room now.
What is
that whole area? We just get life size models of a bunch.
Oh, the upstairs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, shit. Just have them in the background for the podcast.
Just bring them out and have them behind us and be like, yeah.
We can just rotate them out where the tree is.
True.
Exactly. We just have a different one standing here each time.
Well, bigger me. I have the rotating base for the scans. I just put it on the rotating base. It just rotates the whole time.
It's the whole podcast.
It would work.
There's a potato cooking back there.
I was about to say, yeah, turn the waifus into fucking hot dog weenies.
It's like
what's that? Did you say hot glue the waifus?
Half the time there's giant anime titties, the other half giant anime ass.
Well, there'll still be titties.
On both.
They're facing in all directions and they're just spinning around 360.
Yeah.
I was saying like half the video because half the video they're gonna be turned around.
Half of them will be turned around. The other half will be facing the camera.
I mean, it would be.
Do you know what back to back is? Like Army
one
of
model
Two?
at a time.
What are you saying? You want to go back to back with him?
So you ever played Army of Two?
Yeah.
You remember back to back?
Yeah.
Okay, one person's facing one direction, another person's facing the other direction.
Oh, so we have 2 fucking models.
That's not what I was saying.
He was talking like he'd have like 3 or 4 just over there spinning on a little pedestal.
I was talking about one spins, and then we had the.
It would be a one life size model on the fucking spinning base.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It spins.
Quality.
Right. Then I have to design like clothing and stuff for them. Skins equal wins.
All right, 5,000 likes, make it happen.
No, I'm not that artistic. I can't do that.
I mean, by the time this video ever hits 5,000 likes, we could do it.
I can't artistically.
I mean, I could. I could just go Photoshop like actual lingerie or something and print it probably.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. I couldn't. Could I make something see through? Not very well. Not with plastic.
I mean, there has to be like a transparent one, right?
Yeah, semi.
Yeah.
It's just not very transparent when it's FDM printed. Better if SLA printed.
And then just paint over the parts that aren't supposed to be transparent.
Could do that, yeah. I was just going to print it out the color of what it's supposed to be. But yeah, that works too. I could just piece it together and fucking connect it all. Glue it.
That also works.
And then I'll hot glue it.
No.
I don't think that's sticky enough.
Sticky tape. That boy. But it'll be stickier than him.
Is Sticky ever gonna come to a meetup?
I don't know. I asked that question. I mean, he's too balls deep doing government stuff and also kid. He was a kid, so.
Fair enough.
I asked him and he's like semi-interested.
We haven't heard from fucking Rob in a while either.
No. I talked to him the other day. He rolled up while we were playing games. I think when I was at my mom's.
He actually fucking exists?
Yeah, I didn't know who it was for the longest time because he was just talking and Rob changed his fucking name like every month or every 2 months. So I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, he kind of sounds like Rob sometimes because he got a new mic. So he doesn't even sound like he used to all the time.
Well, in my mind, it's like Sticky and Rob, they sound around, like their voices are pretty similar.
No.
Has it been that long since I've heard fucking Rob speak?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Because like,
son of a bitch.
It's like people saying Jerry and Preston sound similar, which they do sound pretty close.
They do sound pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I can like mistake Preston for me for like a second or two.
Right.
In a recording.
I mean, you have them in a fucking like, sure they look different, but like you have them on audio recording. It's just like it's gonna give me a second.
It's funny because there's recordings on his phone of their D&D session. They do sound like super similar on the.
Oh
phone
yeah,
mic.
especially on that laptop mic. That's exactly
laptop
what I was referencing when I was like, oh yeah, I've definitely been like, wait, that's not me talking.
Right. I was like, yo, you guys do sound exactly the same on this piece of shit mic. But yeah, like whenever we're talking on Discord, they sound different. At least to me. But I have like hearing fucking special retardism. I don't know. One of the girls that came over recently said that she was like in my bathroom doing something. Like she was talking or she was like mumbling to herself or whatever. And I was like, and I just answered her. She's like, what? You heard that? I was like, yeah. She's like, bro, do you have super hearing? I was like, no, I don't think so.
I mean, it's like because like Nick constantly complained about like how I talk and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how I like constantly mumble.
Yeah,
but like up in Michigan, a lot of people and like they're worse than I am.
Really?
That's an excuse.
Yeah.
It's not like I talk like I purposely tried to make myself sound clearer. I think that's just like the Michigan accent, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe you're so lazy you can't even like put inflection or like into your voice. You can't enunciate.
Son of a bitch.
Or maybe you guys just didn't learn. Maybe you're that kind of autistic. You just can't speak.
It'd be really funny if one of these days you like bring you up to Michigan with me, have you meet my Uncle Mike, and good luck understanding a goddamn thing he says.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm. What does he sound like?
Give us a preview.
I can't even fucking like.
Come on, man, you're on the spot.
So you're gonna bring that kind of shit up?
So he talks like really fucking low like this.
Oh.
It's like, but his words like blend together more.
Yeah,
that's basically how he sounds.
Is he Cajun? That's Cajun, bro.
That sounds like the homeless guy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah.
But like, of course, his entire family is able to understand everything that he says. I'm just like, ow,
bro. It's like Cajuns in Louisiana. Can't understand a fucking word they say.
Not a word.
I don't know. I have to like pull translation duty for like most of you guys when people's talk, especially around Jerry. Like anytime somebody's with a heavy accent talking, Jerry's like, I didn't understand a fucking word he said. And I'm like, he said this.
Didn't sound like it, but okay.
Right.
No, I just have that issue too.
You know, thinking about it, actually, apparently I got him into fucking Warframe Like he had a PS4 at his house, and I like downloaded and played it, like showed it to him and shit. And according to Dakota, like after I left, he was playing it himself quite a fucking bit.
Nice. Yeah, that reminds me, why does your dad hang out anymore?
My dad just doesn't exist.
True.
Like apparently he's thinking about spinning up a Minecraft server again.
Really? Oh, Sticky and them are playing like this ultra intense Minecraft where you start out with like twigs and sticks.
RL Craft.
Huh?
RL Craft?
No, harder core than that. I forgot what it was called.
The RL Craft is known for being fucking hardcore.
Nah, it's worse than whatever you're thinking. Because RL Craft was something you guys all played at some point.
No.
What?
We never did.
Did we not?
So RL Craft, you start out like you have to like find rocks on the ground, and you have to like break branches off of trees and shit to make your first tools.
No, it wasn't that.
Jeez, that's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Whatever they were playing, like you have to go through all the ages, like Bronze Age, Dark Age, like all that, and just start like texturing up.
I mean, that's basically how it goes in RL Craft, except like it doesn't go that far in the fucking ages. But like apparently at the end, like when like it starts off really fucking hard, it gets progressively easier as you get the tools, of course. By the end of it, you get to tame a dragon.
Do you want to fuck a dragon?
We don't have donkey here.
Donkey. True.
I'll phone up Kuro.
Phone a friend. But then he'll just be extremely French on microphone.
Apparently, I'll follow friend Zenny on his fucking Twitter. He'll post this porn art that he's currently working on.
I'm not drawing porn.
Definitely looked like it when I was
Easier
over
to get
there.
the anatomy right if you draw them naked.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm.
Just give in, Jerry. Just draw porn.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, that's my ultimate goal.
That's where the money's
But this
at.
just isn't
Is where the
porn.
money's at.
This just so happens to be.
I don't know if I can make a good enough edit of this.
I mean, fucking furry porn's where it's at. That's where you make money now.
That is where the money is.
Is it?
Absolutely.
It's a distant
I
dream.
mean, the amount of money furry artists to make is ridiculous. I mean,
It's enough to where a lot of them go full time.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're making thousands upon thousands of dollars per month.
Nice.
Easily.
Like some of them make as much as you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the reasons why I thought about getting into art, but like
Bruh.
the amount of dedication it would take to get up to that level is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're not dedicated to anything. I'm aware.
I pick up the pen every once in a while. It's just I don't like I just make doodles. Like, I just make sketches of shit. I don't really go fully in depth.
When are you going to figure out what you want to do with your life?
I don't know.
You need to.
I should start drawing again, just as a hobby.
You should start doing
Drawing,
something.
editing,
I
fucking
enjoy-
learning tech. I don't care. Find something.
I want to draw and I want to edit videos.
Well, you have to be good at drawing for that.
Well, I mean, I don't want to I don't care about getting paid for the drawing. I just want to draw again.
Well, then just
Yeah.
draw.
I'll do it.
I mean, hell, there's plenty of books you can go, videos you can watch.
Yeah, I want to get to a drawing tablet like his though, where the shit's actually right there. Because like the disconnect from like drawing down here and like everything you're doing is on the screen.
How much have you practiced with one of those?
A decent bit.
Huh. I'd say like you kind of get used to it.
You kind of get used to it, yeah, but it's still not the same. Like if you give me like
I mean, yeah, if I had a choice, obviously, I'd spend several $100s for this.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I should have just bought one of those
I'm
whenever I
already
bought
poor.
one. I was like Cullen. I just bought a bigger one than his whenever I bought mine. It's not like I didn't like it. I don't draw though. Mine's not for drawing. Mine's just for speeding up the process of editing Photoshop, which it does help quite a bit for that.
Yeah.
I'm just too lazy. Like, I just use the mouse for most of the stuff. Also,
Okay.
especially since I have the new mouse, it's actually super accurate and super good.
I got this new tablet so that I could like start drawing and shit, but like that disconnect's still there. But I mean, it's a lot better than drawing.
Wait,
with
you
the
got
fucking mouse.
one? I literally have.
No, not the one with the actual screen on it. I got a bigger one than my old one.
He's had one for a
I
while.
was because I already have like my old one where the non-screen lists.
Yeah.
I just have that just sitting around.
Yeah, I have a pretty big one. So like size isn't an issue. It's just that not having the screen right there is. It's one of the things I wanted to save up for. I need to upgrade my upgrading my computer's like at the top of the list.
I'll say your computer should be first on that list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially if I want to continue like streaming and shit.
The fun part is, soon enough, he's not going to have the ability to upgrade for anything reasonably priced. Probably.
Absolutely. I mean,
except for DDR4. I'll be able to find him old computer. Like he'll probably just have to go through me to buy something off Marketplace
next month.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like
tariffs.
What?
January
terrorism.
21st. I mean tariffs.
The tariffs are going to be hit.
Hey, did we cover the terrorist thing? I think we did.
The tariffs or the tariffs?
Both. It's the same thing to me, but yeah.
We talked, I think, about the tariffs, not about the terrorist.
We did not talk about the terrorist. I don't remember you said you wanted to talk about it.
Well, I asked her we were going to talk about it. There's been a lot.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we're good. We can transition. We good?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Terrorism. Yeah.
All right. Terrorism in the States and around the world, folks.
2025, the year of the terrorist instead of the snake, which is similar, but yeah.
So let's see. I mean, just in this new year, we've had, at least 3 attacks? 2 in New Orleans.
Yeah, 3 at least.
1 in Vegas.
Yep.
And there was 1 in Germany.
It's only the fucking 4th.
Yeah, I know. We're starting off strong. Yeah. Yes, it is.
No. Terrorist attack a day keeps ISIS not at bay? I don't
know. even though most of these attacks weren't even ISIS.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So what the fuck's going on here?
Man, I don't know.
There's been like inklings that there was going to be something going on. I think for the past few months, there have been. It has to do with the Middle East. I think.
These aren't even the Middle East. It's the lone wolves, and like one of them, the Vegas one, was the blowing up the Cybertruck,
which is weird. Why would you blow up a Cybertruck?
Apparently, he rented it on Turo.
He didn't want to get.
Oh, he did.
Didn't want to get taken.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which apparently he had the tunnel closed, so it burned, of course, but it wasn't really very effective if the intent was to actually harm people.
Well, he only had it was just fireworks, right? It wasn't
fireworks, like
the
gasoline,
current conspiracy
camping fuel
is that people looked over the stuff from when that happened, and there was no gunshot, so someone might have shot him.
Oh, I believe he shot himself.
Put the Tesla on autopilot to go to the place to explode. And the counter argument is that supposedly the Tesla won't autopilot if you're not awake and doing stuff.
Yeah, because the camera has to see you looking, kind of thing, and interacting.
Pull it with sunglasses?
No. If you, so they've updated the system to where if you have sunglasses on, it'll allow you, but you have to be facing forward.
I mean, you can with a bullet in your brain.
Supposedly his whole thing is supposed to be that he was exposing war crimes we did 5 years ago.
That's not
nice.
Is that what they said?
That one's actually proven too, or it's allegedly proven.
As I say, we always do war crimes. That's not.
So that's the real thing that actually came out of that. In the emails he sent out beforehand, he specifically called out they swept these war crimes under the rug, and then people went and looked, and we actually did bomb a bunch of civilians at that same time.
Oh yeah. We do it all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, hell.
And then he said a bunch of nonsense about gravitational drives and stuff.
Interesting.
Were we actually at war at that time though?
Huh?
Were we legitimately?
We haven't been at war since the fucking the 90s.
And it's
no. One of them was a war. The GWAT and all that was real war, I believe.
Yes, but
war.
Did we actually declare
Operation
war?
Iraqi Freedom was not a real war though. That's different. We've talked about this before. Yeah. I think on a newscast.
Probably.
Yeah.
So do war crimes only count if we declare war?
No. War crimes are still war crimes even if we don't declare war.
If you send in the military, just go shoot a bunch of civilians. It's still a war crime, even if you're not at war with civilians.
Correct.
Even if we call it a special military operation.
Clearly, they were armed.
Listen,
they did have arms.
Not for long.
He's got guns. Look at how jacked he is.
You pointed at a really scrawny dude.
They all are. Welcome to the Middle East.
Welcome to poverty.
That too.
Third world problems.
True. But yeah, that's interesting. In the New Orleans bombing, that was not great.
It already has a Wikipedia page.
It does already have Wikipedia pages.
The Trump International Hotel, Las Vegas, Texas, Tesla Cybertruck explosion.
Man tried to say Texas.
They really fit in all the fucking keywords into it.
A request for this title to be changed as Cybertruck explosion under discussion.
Yeah, as I say, he killed himself. He had sole occupant died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound prior to the explosion.
I'd have to go review the footage because Jerry says footage doesn't show a gunshot, so I'd have to see.
Well, it's something where it's like some firearm expert says that there would be a signature of this gun firing in like the audio recordings or something like that.
Yes.
And then there, I guess, supposedly wasn't.
Especially with how shittily insulated the Cybertrucks are. Yes, 100%.
And people made...
You'd also see a flash, too.
People also made comments, though, that as a military expert, that if he was going to off himself, he'd probably pick the highest caliber gun he could. And allegedly, that's like the highest caliber.
Well, I mean, he was like Green Beret, right? Or he's at least Special Forces.
Yeah.
He was a Green Beret, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. So, I mean, like, clearly someone who knows something.
Now, look, wrote 2 letters in which he denied being a terrorist, but admittedly using explosives to convey a political message. Well, if he specifically said using explosives to convey a political message in the thing,
his manifesto starts with something along the lines of Americans nowadays only pay attention to spectacles, which is why he loaded a bunch of fireworks in his truck.
Including the cover-up of U.S. war crimes committed in May of 2019 in
the Nimruz province
in Afghanistan.
They're on top of this shit.
Corroborated by the United Nations, which apparently conflicts with the fucking camera's on the way.
Livelsberger. Digital letters apparently written by Livelsberger in the preceding 10 days and recovered from his phone. Wait, what? What?
I mean, in the day and age of fucking information, it's hard to get our attention unless...
The manifesto narrative conflicts with the digital letters apparently written by Livelsberger in the preceding 10 days and recovered from his phone, with the focus on a personal mental health crisis rather than a clandestine operations detailed in his more recently authored manifesto. So there's a difference, apparently, in information.
It says he emailed them out. But it's also interesting. Mm-hmm. It's interesting, too, that there's this. So was the letter written earlier and then these letters on his phone after the fact?
It does. I would say if he sent emails out and they were dated before, I'd say that whatever's on his phone's probably planted. Who knows?
But what would be the point?
To downplay the problem. If the original problem was exposing war crimes, and then instead
the war crimes are already exposed and known, so it's not like he exposed anything new.
Well, he's trying to bring them to light, which is to expose.
Apparently, all the people that did them are still active or something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
That doesn't. I mean, fuck.
But again,
Blackwater people were pardoned.
Answering your question, because if they can change and shape the narrative to something else, like mental health crisis, they can push mental health as being the problem and just sweep it under the rug.
They already do. The amount of times it's always mental health, and then they're like, we should do something about it. Well, are we going to do anything? No. So, mental health, I don't give a fuck whatever these people say. Like,
no, as they say, the servicemen and women have plenty of access. Literally, that was echoed on the most recent video I watched with the Speaker of the House talking about this, actually. They were like, they have plenty of access to all these mental health, all these things, even though...
The fucking Johnson is an idiot.
Right. Well, not just that, but even if you talk about it, it's stigmatized in the military. It's stigmatized everywhere.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Because, I mean, that's the thing. So, having had clearance and having had worked in the defense industry, seeking mental health is a reportable offense. Not a reportable offense, but it's a reportable action. If you seek mental health assistance, you have to report that to your security personnel kind of thing. And that means it goes in your record, which means it goes into your DoD record, et cetera, kind of thing. Which means it'll track you.
Sheet.
It'll follow you forever, in that sense. So people don't want to do this, or at least report it, or even go for it, in the risk that they may lose clearance and thus lose their job, kind of thing.
Also, if you're declared mentally defunct, you can't own weapons in the U.S. And there's a lot of different things you lose for trying to seek help.
Well, it's not even just like it's not even going that to that extreme of mentally defunct, but I mean, like
it depends on
can
what
make
the
it, like, I mean,
doctor declares you as. Buddy.
yeah, but I mean, like
it's not your choice.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody's like goes to seek mental health for like depression or something, that could still harm you.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it could still like it goes somewhere people know about it and it can be used against you for blackmail or also again.
Well, like I said,
doctor,
it's gonna be
if your depression's hard enough, you can get listed as mentally defunct. It just depends on your doctor.
yeah, but like I said, it just goes into your records and it keeps and it just stays on it kind of thing. So jumping from the Vegas, now we're jumping to New Orleans, where there was a driver that drove a truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street on New Year's Day, killing 15, which the FBI is investigating as terrorism. Apparently, the driver then emerged and opened fire on the responding officers.
Yeah, you didn't hear that part.
I did not hear that part.
Oh yeah, he was shooting at officers.
Let's see, he's linked to the Vegas. Interesting. So they're looking to see if there's ties to the Vegas explosion.
Yeah, well, the only tie is that they're both service members. They've never apparently been anywhere near each other.
Right.
At least is the current official narrative to my knowledge.
On this score, according to Biden.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory group is also in the camp of they had nothing to do with each other.
Interesting. So I guess that was an ISIS flag. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
So there was a rolled up flag that was speculated that it's ISIS flag. So I guess, according to President Biden, said that there were indications that he was inspired by ISIS, including on social media and things. So,
and he expressed the idea with the desire to kill.
So we have an ISIS terrorist attack. We have both service members, which is odd. What was the other? Was there another terrorist attack?
I thought there was one on NOLA.
This is the one.
Is this the one on NOLA?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then there's the German one.
I hadn't heard about the German one yet.
Me neither until they brought it up.
Yeah, so there was a recent German attack. Damn you, Bing.
Not using fucking Google.
Well, it wasn't recent.
I think it was Christmas. Yeah. Another Christmas market attack, which this is like it's so for Germany, this isn't the first time that they've had a Christmas terrorist attack in their markets. I think this is probably number 4, I want to say.
Interesting.
Yeah. Accused of killing 5 people and injuring more than 200 by ramming a car into a crowded German Christmas market. With a history of making anti-Islam statements, which had grown increasingly and threatening,
dark and threatening
towards Germany in recent months. So
that's one of the weirdest things. The amount of like Islamic Germans.
Well, Germany took in a lot of Islamic refugees during the exodus from like Syria and Iraq and Afghanistan, etc. Because when Syria, with this whole war going on, that's finally over-ish. There was millions of people that left, that tried to seek, safer livelihoods abroad.
You mean the next Syrian war that's happening?
Well, what do you mean the next one? It's over.
What do you mean?
The rebels won.
No. The rebels won the current part, but now Israel's invading them and all that good stuff is happening. We have assets in Syria. There was actually, that's another thing that happened with the press secretary or whatever. We have troops in Syria to protect. Apparently they're there on their outstanding mission to continue like stomping out any ISIS whatever. Apparently we've been conducting controlled attacks on ISIS after we declared ISIS defunct.
Oh yeah,
to try to keep them under control.
Yeah, because it makes sense. The main organization may be dead, but the rest of it.
Well, again, the biggest problem is you can't kill an idea.
Yes.
Unless you bomb them all.
Israel's trying that. It doesn't seem to have worked.
They just need to try harder.
So this man had been in Germany for about 20 years, I believe. He was a Saudi Arabian citizen Came to Germany in 2006.
He was a psychiatrist. Interesting.
Yeah. He came to escape the repressive regime in Saudi Arabia. So initially appreciative of Germany, he appeared to grow increasingly disgruntled with the country and its immigration policies, of which they welcomed more than 1 million refugees from the Middle East and has since moved to tighten border control. So so they had a large influx of Islamic refugees that I guess satisfies with the treatment of them. Interesting. So I guess he says that they're being treated poorly, and that's a part of his motivation for doing this. Which is also interesting to know that he has renounced his Islamic faith and also expressed sympathy with the far-right group.
Alternative for Germany. What?
Yeah, the AfD party, and accused them of promoting Islamization of the country. So yeah, the AfD, which Musk is a supporter of, he recently is he's very pro-AfD, even though they're not pro-him. They're very against his the car factory he has in Germany, and Teslas in general, but he's pro them. So
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's interesting that he is concerned about the welfare of and the treatment of the refugees, but also is anti-Islamic and far right.
He wants them to be treated well, but he doesn't want to treat them well.
Yeah, exactly.
The government should treat these people good, but I'm going to not treat them good. The government should probably do their best to treat those people right, but fuck them people. I don't know. That's
Well, I mean,
that's
you can want people to be treated humanely while being like, nah, fuck that religion.
I guess.
I mean, the dude's like anti-Islam, but he's like still like, you can't be treating these people bad.
Right. Well, I mean, like, it's just refugees. They don't have to be Islamic. Although the statistical likelihood that they're like some sort of Islamic, is pretty high. So that's the thing. The cognitive dissonance there of like, I think they should be treated better, but I'm not going to be the one treating them better. Fuck those people. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, he made threats against Germany and its people online, something of which the German 30s said they were alerted to, and that, according to he told us he had 50,000 followers. That German terrorism will be brought to justice, and it's very likely that I will
die this year in order to bring it to justice.
Interesting.
So unalive.
Right.
We're far enough along as they die. Dying is fine, I guess. It's a part of living.
So I don't understand. It's like, so he's very AfD. He's far right. He supports them. He's against Islam, but he's talking about committing acts of terrorism against fellow Germans. So I don't know. Trying to understand the mind of a terrorist is probably not something we're going to be able to do.
I mean, I don't know.
Trying to figure out like his actual. No, that's on.
What?
Trying to figure out like his actual fucking stance on the shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? People are weird.
I mean, maybe he was mad about them treating him too well. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying here, like they're at BBV, they're the BBB.
BBC.
PvP?
Yes.
PvP enabled over there?
I mean, yeah, that was a PvP act right there.
Apparently that he, as an activist, told broadcasters that he left Saudi Arabia after his life was threatened and spent 10 to 16 hours a day helping Saudi asylum seekers, and that the majority of people contacting him were women.
Yep.
So that's interesting. Right. So he's trying to use his notoriety and activism to help other people leave Saudi Arabia, which makes sense because Saudi Arabia is a...
Yeah, earlier up, you rolled past it, but he started a website. It's like we are Saudi or something like that. .com.
Yeah, wearesaudis.net.
Yeah, wearesaudis.net. There you go.
To help people escape repressive regime. So I mean that's a good thing objectively.
We just live in a more civilized Rust.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. There's no fucking just griefing people's houses.
What do you mean? That's what HOAs are. It's legalized griefing of people's houses.
we just ban all HOAs?
They should.
my
God.
I
I fucking
still say they
wish.
shouldn't be illegal in the fucking first place.
No, you shouldn't be able to levy fines against people for things they do with their own property, unless
Exactly.
like the city's doing it or like a government entity's doing it. A private entity that's a company or corporation should not be able to. That's ridiculous.
Since
No.
you own the property, own the home. And
Right.
You've got fucking random ass old person down the street be like, I don't like, the color of those.
I don't like your kind around here.
Originally, yes.
I mean, that's how they are for me.
Yeah.
It's like with all the rules in place. Do we actually own this house, or are we renting it from the HOA?
We're renting it from the local and state governments.
Exactly. You have to pay your taxes.
Taxes, baby.
If you don't pay your taxes, they can take your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still not the HOA.
It's still not the HOA. It is an official government agency versus a unelected. Well, technically, there are elections for fucking HOA, but it's a goddamn private company set up to fucking micromanage how you live your lives or how you handle your property.
What you can do with the house you bought and had built for you.
It's like
Or paid
vote
for.
for me. I'm not owned by BlackRock.
Our HOA probably is, so we are inadvertently.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, to be fair,
Probably.
like BlackRock and what's the other one?
I don't know. Just BlackRock. That's all I know. That's the only big one.
There's BlackRock and the hell is it? I'm not sure.
All I can throw out is random stuff I know, like Rockefeller.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, all they are is just, again, they're money managers. They have all this money because they're managing fucking retirement accounts. That's what they do. It's not their money. It's just managing our money.
Well, it is their money.
It's our money that they're just managing.
Well, I mean, if you're going to say that, then it's the same thing with the banks. The banks don't have any money. It's all our money.
Correct.
I mean, that's
Yeah, but
true.
it's not.
But they
It's
play
the
with
bank's
our
money.
No, it's
It's
our
the-
money that they gamble with.
No, it's the bank's money because they're legally allowed to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they bought the government to allow them to do such a thing with the repeal of like Glass-Steagall and the other things.
Yeah, that's why, if you do a run on a bank, it's really bad, as we found out, 2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
This is
because
South-
banks don't have to hold all of the cash necessarily involved. They only need to hold, I think it's like 20% or less.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So
And except for the FDIC part, like it's all federally insured up to $250,000.
correct.
So if you have more than $250,000, put it in multiple banks. Have fun,
That's kind of interesting because
or do it overseas, probably.
like the bank we're with, Blue Vine, they actually, I got an email from them ages back, but apparently, like if you have more than 250,000, they will automatically like split it up against accounts to protect you.
Really, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you get I think you're allowed up to 5 sub accounts at Blue Vine.
No, but I mean, like they'll do it behind the scenes, so it'll still
Sure.
show up as one account to you, but behind the scenes it'll be multiple accounts that they'll, divide it up against to protect you.
Interesting business bank. So to be fair, it's because they're a business bank,
Yeah.
but they're also an online only bank, which sucks
Yeah.
for me, especially since I've been getting a lot of cash recently, and I can't deposit cash into them.
That's true.
It's you get $2,000 a month. We do that in one transaction. So fuck me, I guess.
So yeah, lots of New Year terrorism. I'm sure they'll tear into this and figure out what all's going on.
It'll only get better. Ow! I just popped my neck 5 times. Nice, feels good.
I don't know if you've seen anything about the whole bird flu going around.
Bird flu, the new weird bird flu that somebody was concerned about. I was seeing more about the stupid norovirus thing.
are you saying that there's going to be another fucking COVID?
That's a concern that I
Swine
have,
flu
I heard that on Twitter
V2.
recently.
because
I don't want another one.
well, it's not really a problem for us per se, but it is definitely a big problem for animals, where we've seen animals getting bird flu based on from feed they're eating or from raw milk. So apparently there's a risk that egg prices are going to be soaring because of bird flu rapidly tearing through
Birds?
through birds and chicken farms, etc.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully this doesn't become another pandemic and spread to people.
Right.
I'm stocking up on masks, trying to at least. The company I buy my masks from are fucking all out of stock,
Huh?
You heard it here, folks.
and they are not. I emailed them and they're like, "Hey, you gonna get any more in?" haven't responded. I need to email them again.
We have plenty here.
Get your fucking toilet
I
paper
don't know. I've actually a
now.
company in Arlington.
Oh, we have plenty of free ones. If I wanted to buy more, I could just buy more from MSC. Get those industrial masks.
That's true.
With the flow through, so I can give everyone else sickness, but
Also,
don't get sick myself. What?
No point in buying goddamn toilet paper and paper products. Your paper products are made in America and sourced in America. And sometimes we source lumber from Canada, but a lot of it's sourced here in America.
No, you gotta buy all the toilet paper.
Supply
It's
chains
what we're
here.
gonna barter with. Fallout got it wrong. It's not bottle caps, it's toilet paper.
Apparently.
You get one sheet. I'm just gonna stock up on Scott's and give it to all the people I hate.
So apparently it says here that public health experts don't see this latest bout of avian influenza evolving to the likes of coronavirus, but that it has spread to poultry in 48 states,
Goddamn.
cows in 9, and people in 2, Texas and Colorado. Yay.
Nice.
Wow.
Don't stick your wiener in the birds, bro. Not how that works, but it could be. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, it said cows up there, right?
Yeah.
It did say cows in 9 states.
Yeah.
So I think
Specifically
probably
dairy, it
cows,
says.
which makes sense. So that means it probably could be hurting milk prices too as well, but definitely will be hurting egg prices.
Bird.
It's the hell lower 48s.
We need to make sure that the Alabamans stop fucking their cows.
Yeah, there you go.
So, okay, so maybe it won't
No.
go too badly, but definitely will increase prices and things.
I actually did the thing where I go to wipe my cheek and one finger touches my glasses.
Oof.
And you know how that anti-grease coating is more like grease magnet coating?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it's funny. I was looking at my glasses the other day, and mine are like in a fucking like weird green or orangish tint instead of like being what they should be, which is clear. I need to get new glasses. I was supposed to do that before the end of last year, and I didn't. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna go this year and go do it. I still need to get my eyes zapped though. Get me that LASIK.
Yeah, man, get LASIK. It's nice.
It will be nice to just see. I'm still gonna have to wear fake glasses though, because like I don't like the way I look without glasses. I look like
eyes.
This.
We can fix that with plastic surgery.
What?
All that.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to become Michael Jackson V2. I'm good.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
No, I won't. I'm gonna just wear fake glasses.
Your eyes are like kind of small.
My face just don't look right without glasses.
LASIK is such a weird thing when I had it.
Oh my god, the cat's playing with the thing.
Oh yeah.
It's just like they're looking at me.
Because it was really interesting when I got it. Because like they take you to it's like it's all in one room. Sit you down in the machine. You stare by the light. It's like, okay, one eye, stare by this orange light. You stare at it, and like the process is fucking ridiculous. Because like they basically like cut a flap in your cornea, so they cut like a layer of your cornea. Flip it open. Once they do that, you're fucking blind. You cannot see a thing because you can't focus. That's
Bruh.
Yeah, I know.
So there's complications, right?
No, it's fine.
So how does that work? Like, do they put like a weird eye thing on you, like keep your eylids open and shit?
Yeah, so they do that in the next step.
Okay.
So they take you from that machine that does that. They take you to the other machine that actually performs the LASIK.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like, so wait, you just have to stare at this thing as it comes down and fucks with your eye.
Well, you can't see it. You can't focus because you have no cornea.
No. Before you get it slizzled open,
Yeah.
you're staring at this light and just like something come down and just like slice your eye.
No, you don't even see it.
Oh.
Like it's just like
So it's a laser that slices it.
Yeah.
I think this
Gotcha.
happens in Dead Space, like the first one.
Yes.
You go try to save some guy, and then he just gets like LASIK'd all the way through his skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to play that. I have the remake.
So yeah, they take you to the other machine, and then they're like, okay, stare at this orange light, and I hear ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And then like for like 20, 30 seconds. Then the other eye. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Then they just lift the fucking flap open, back on, and it's like, all right, cool. You'll be fine in like 3 days or like 2 days.
So what do? You just can't like rub your eyes or like touch your eyes or
Yeah,
anything?
they give you like some goggles to wear, so you can't do that even in your sleep, kind of thing.
Oh, nice, good.
So yeah, and then like your eyes gonna be fucking super scratchy, like you have sand in them. You gotta get a bunch of you gotta get some like special drops, And then after like a week or two, after like 2 days or like a day, you're seeing everything like you can see everything clear.
So how does that work for me with glasses? Do I have to wear my glasses for a couple days?
No, you do not wear your glasses. Like
so I just like can't see.
Yeah, like I said, for the first couple hours, like you basically you just basically told go home, go to sleep in the morning.
How do you drive? Do you have to somebody drive you?
has to drive you. You
Okay.
cannot drive yourself.
Hey Jerry.
Challenge.
Yeah. Is that a challenge?
But yeah, I mean, like after that night, I was able to see things, not like super clearly, but I was able to see well enough to get around.
Can you work?
You will not be able to work. Like
No.
for me, I did mine on Fridays, so I had the weekend to recover.
Nice.
And by Monday, I was fine.
Nice.
But
I mean, for something like that, I'd imagine that you kind of want like a little more of a window than that, just in case.
What do you mean, just in case?
I mean, there wasn't any complications.
Whatever they tell you. I mean, if they say I'm good to go in 2 days, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey doc, don't want to alarm you, but I can't fucking see anything. It's been a whole week.
Yeah, then there might be problems.
I've lost a whole week of work. I hope you're ready to pay.
Malpractice.
You sign that shit away.
Right.
I can't sign away your right to malpractice, I don't think.
You actually kind of can.
Really?
You can sign your shit away to reasonableness.
Besides,
I think you can only do that like for experimental
there's so
stuff.
much tort reform, like, so
Because like the dental shit, that you could sign the papers. They're like, oh, if we do this, it might make your teeth fall out.
Mm.
You ever read that shit?
No.
Yeah, like all the root canal stuff. It's like, oh, by the way, this might actually make your teeth worse.
That's because they're fully killing your tooth.
Yeah.
And dead bones are dead bones or dead bones. Like it's just dead. It's fully dead at that point, so it can just fall out at any time.
Yeah.
Same thing is, I believe it can also like cause like necrosis into your actual like jaw, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, they do a whole battery of tests to make sure everything's okay with your eyes, that you're a good candidate and everything.
Yeah, that's when you found out you had micro tears, right?
Because whenever,
Yes.
I wonder if they changed it. Because when I got my root canals, they pulled the root out, they cut off the part that was dead. Then, like, with my roots still out of, like, the nerve still out of my tooth, they, like, stuck something into the hole it goes in that was, like, a disinfectant, and they just kind of left it there for a while. And then, like, they came back, drilled the hole a little bit, or scraped the sides a little more, and then they shoved the nerve back in and sealed it. So, like, only half my tooth is dead. I still have the nerve on, like, the top half.
That's extremely weird because a root canal's whole purpose is to destroy your nerves so you don't feel anything anymore
All right.
as the tooth dies, basically.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
for me, they kept calling it saving the tooth.
Well, that's the thing is like once they root canal it, because what happens on the root canal is they drill out your tooth and all your pulp, and then your blood flow and everything to the tooth is stopped, and they fill it, like for mine, they filled mine with like some sort of epoxy or something that basically kills all the nerves and basically all the veins and everything in it, and then yeah, it's just dead. So it saves the tooth physically in terms of like looks, but it doesn't. Your tooth is dead, like in your skull. It deteriorates. Probably in like the next 20 years, it'll probably be a problem. I assume for me, because I got mine done when I was like 18. It takes a while. There's just this animal here.
Speaking of animals,
Wow.
yeah. Apparently hundreds of animals had died or killed in a Dallas shopping center fire that happened today.
The fuck?
Weird.
Most of which were small birds. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, see, a modern root canal does not kill the nerves in the tooth.
Oh, interesting.
It removes infected and inflamed pulp tissue,
Interesting.
which does contain some of the nerves. Like I said, I'm missing like half the nerve of that tooth now.
Weird.
Or one of them I have half the nerve, the other one it's basically like all gone almost.
No, they killed all my nerves. I feel nothing in my teeth, which is great.
And if that killed a bunch of small birds, I'm hoping that most of them were fucking greckles and fucking.
No, these are pet birds, stupid.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Fuck the greckle. Was
They're gonna be like
grackles or greckles?
Parrots and parakeets and canaries, probably.
What, like the gas station birds?
Yeah.
I like the little gas station birds.
They're fucking annoying.
I was feeding them hoes at Bucky's when we were there.
I watched them go and drink the water they probably shouldn't be drinking that comes out of the bottom of people's cars.
No, it's just regular water.
It's fine. It's just
condensate. The only problem is if it's coolant and it's a little sweet, and then it's the sweet kiss of death.
Then they'll really love that shit.
Oh yeah, they'll love it, and then they'll also die, like any animal. Coolant bad. Animals love it. Be careful with that shit.
It's got what animals crave.
It does.
So yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, I think,
Is that all for the terrorist attacks?
yeah. Apparently, just the 3 different terrorist attacks.
I mean, 3 terrorist attacks at the fucking beginning of the new year. Like, it's only been 4 fucking days.
Well, 2 of those were done the same day. The third one wasn't done on this year. The
third one was
done
on
last year.
Christmas, but it was close. 2 weeks ago, week and a half.
He lied to me. You're a liar, sir.
I mean, just the fact that they all happen in very short succession, it's kind of wild.
Well, the biggest meme is 2 happened on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, New Year's, everybody's out and about.
Right?
Has there been any attempted assassinations?
Oh,
I mean, the closest thing was blowing up the truck in front of Trump Towers.
yeah, but that wasn't.
That wasn't even an assassination attempt. It was just a
Political statement?
yeah.
Terrorism.
It was literal terrorism.
I get a feeling that this year is probably going to be a little bit more wild than most.
Why?
Let's see.
Gestures towards everything.
Yeah,
Fair.
that. It's like with the shit that Luigi did, allegedly.
Fair.
He's got a point.
It's allegedly terrorism. The rest is...
Yeah.
So the thing they have to prove in court is terrorism, because that's what they're charging him with.
Right.
I mean, I don't think terrorism would... I don't know if terrorism would stick for that.
I mean, he had a manifesto.
That doesn't mean terrorism.
So there's that. The fact that Trump's getting back in office.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest fun one. Since, what is it, the 40% tariffs, right?
Yeah, the 60, 25, and 40, and almost 100 he's threatened. He's threatened 25% tariffs against Canada and Mexico, which the fucking...
Oh, that does... Hold on a second. Oh, I'll let you finish, but that brings to another topic. Something stupid. Go continue.
Which
I'm gonna let
NAFTA
you
won't allow.
finish, but-
Because NAFTA... I'm pretty sure NAFTA doesn't allow tariffs to be put in place specifically on Canada and Mexico.
NAFTA 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, the USMCA. Fucking stupid name. NAFTA was better.
I mean, Canada and Mexico are supposed to be our buddies.
Not only are they our buddies, they're our biggest trading partners. We do outside of like one other country, I think it's probably China. We do our most trade with Canada and Mexico.
So, did you guys hear about, speaking of Canada and Mexico, now I can go into what I was going to say. Did you hear that Trump's talking about somehow annexing Canada and Mexico?
Yeah, he's saying stupid shit.
I've heard those as memes. I've also heard, I think, Greenland or something like that.
Yeah, he really wants Greenland.
And then we're gonna take the Panama Canal back.
And he wants
That
the
one might
Panama
actually
Canal.
happen.
Nah.
Well, so he was talking about actually assigning people as ambassadors for the Canada deal and other thing. Like, he's got names already for stupid positions.
Again, it's a fucking he's just an idiot.
Yeah, he
saying
just says a
stupid
bunch of
shit,
I'll say Canada would want to have to be annexed by us,
which they do not.
which, weirdly enough, some of them do.
There are Trump supporters in Canada,
Yeah.
but they are a minority. The majority of Canadians are happy being Canadians.
Yeah, I say the majority of Canadians don't want to lose all
They
their
have better
healthcare.
healthcare.
Yeah.
Looking at you, John.
And Greenland is not for sale, as they've said
No.
publicly. And Panama is not going to give up Panama Canal.
Well, anything's for sale if the number's high enough. I don't know.
Not Greenland.
I'm not sure about buying whole countries, but I mean, I guess
I mean, Greenland already said they're not open to sale. And same for Panama Canal.
that's cool. They just haven't been given a number yet.
The Trumper point of view is supposedly when we gave them the canal back, I don't know if we had a contract or something, but supposedly it said we can take it back or some bullshit like that.
I'd need to see
I
that.
don't
That's
know.
probably bullshit. Because everybody was paid. Everybody was paid.
Supposedly there was some deal where they're like not supposed to help China, and then we're like, oh, they're helping China now or something like that.
I don't know.
Or it's
That
not
might
supposed
actually-
to
When
come
the
into
Panama
control
Canal
of
was built, I
China.
don't even think China was an economic threat at the time.
And there's also the other meme with fucking isn't Trump planning on making this a dictatorship or something like that with him in charge?
No, that's just
No.
what the left says.
No, he said that. He said
Oh.
like day one, he's like not. I think declaring like martial law, some other shit.
Huh. Oh, the
I don't-
wartime thing, so that he can start deporting people or whatever.
Yeah,
With the
different people
military.
and just
He can declare war on immigrants.
apparently.
I don't think, if I recall correctly, it's a little bit more complicated than that to declare war. Like they have to get
Yeah.
Congress on.
No,
board.
he's not
Yeah.
declaring war. It's like a stipulation where it's like this kind of like. It's basically declaring war, like by some technicality, but it's not the traditional way.
Yeah, because I mean that's how we did a whole the Iraq war. We never officially declared a war on Iraq. We declared
Yep.
a war on terrorism, and wherever terrorism just so happens to lead us,
Did we
can
declare war
follow
on
it.
terrorism?
Yeah,
Did Congress actually declare a war though, or did we just say it's a war on
I
terrorism?
mean, we passed a bill to do so. So presumably,
yeah, but the bill can be called whatever the fuck it wants to be called, and it's not actually what it does.
well, again, our mandate was we follow terrorism wherever it goes, and we have authority there.
Or the world police.
I hit a layer and it looks like she's just behind a counter now or something.
You see, and now you got to put the like the Starbucks apron on her and shit.
That's doable. Like with what I've got here already.
That's what I'm saying. It. the little bubble of would you like some milk?
Oh my
It has
god,
a bone dagger.
I've got a bone to dagger with.
So yeah, 2025 will definitely be quite politically fraught and expensive for everybody.
Well, it'll be something, I'm telling you what.
We'll see if we can manage a podcast the whole year.
That will definitely be a very something to see.
Or if we move out of the country, who knows?
We're just gonna last.
Find out this year.
Just gonna last 22 episodes.
And in what, like 4 or 5 months, the podcast is going to be hosted in fucking Japan. The rest of us are going to be on call.
So Jerry, you ready to move to Japan with us?
The formal watashi wa. That's kind of all I know.
Right.
Other than random stuff, I'd be like, I heard that in an anime. I know what that means.
I mean, apparently it's not hard to become an English teacher there.
No, it's dead simple. They'll take anybody.
Like, even I might be able to swing it.
Yes,
I find that hard to believe.
he could.
Oh, no,
But
it's...
he though,
Yeah.
It's
he doesn't even have manners
Doesn't
for
matter.
Americans. How the fuck is he gonna have manners for Japanese
The thing is,
people?
the only thing is, they'll send him out to rural fucking Japan in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
I ain't moving in the middle of nowhere, bud.
That's if you want to be. If for English teachers, that's what's happened. They always send out to the middle of rural nowhere, and they're basically paid babysitters that try and teach a little bit of English.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, though, like, rural Japan is fucking beautiful.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you'll have nothing.
There'll be nothing out
You
there.
also won't be able to
You wanna
speak
do
the
anything,
language.
you're gonna have to,
You will know nothing. You will have nothing.
That's fine. I'm in the family library. I'm going to start playing all those Japanese learning games.
I'm gonna take them away. I'm gonna.
No.
You can't learn hiragana to survive.
That's all right. The little green bird will start teaching me.
There you go.
There you go.
Or steal your tongue. I mean, to be fair, if it did that, that'd be an interesting superpower. But also, they did speak the language by the end.
What? What are you talking about?
Meat Canyon. They did
Oh.
a Duolingo video.
Ah,
I
yes.
was wondering where that came from. I was like,
It's like Papa
I
Meat.
don't know this reference.
Cohen got it.
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't watch that Meat Canyon.
Basically, they failed to learn the language, so fucking the Duolingo bird came, fucking ate their tongue, replaced it with one. You know that tongue parasite that fish happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, did that. But they spoke perfect Japanese.
Nice.
They couldn't understand what they were saying, but that's the thing too. They knew because they were saying the words that they were saying. Like they were saying help, etc., but in Japanese. So they're like, I can't understand myself, but they were saying the words.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't know it. But I suppose at that point, if they were in Japan, it wouldn't matter.
True. True.
I mean, the only thing that like a parasite like that, I imagine, because it's direct translation, grammar.
You get that Google Translate.
Google Translate's not the best. It's decent. It's good enough to get by. We'll scrape by. You ready to get the babblefish in the ear or whatever the fuck we got to do to go to Japan? I mean, really, you're just going to open your phone, go to Google Translate, they're going to talk, and then you're going to push the button, you're going to talk, and it's going to respond back, and then they're going to be like, oh.
Exactly. That's all
a
it's
lot
going
of
to
the
be.
stuff I hear is that the fastest way to learn it actually is just literally practicing with locals.
To be immersed in it, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you're around it all the time, that's all that exists. You'll have to figure shit out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of pre-training. All of my hours of anime have taught me for this one moment. I do actually notice whenever like fucking subtitles are off for words, I'm like, that's not what that word means.
Yeah, I've hit that too. It's like weird words too. It's just like why don't you just fucking just say what the fuck it is? It's like
Right. I think it's also adjusting it for a Western audience who may not have the social context to understand it.
a lot of stuff that we watched. Those like fan subs also when the cameras went out.
Did they? What did you say?
Yes.
One of them went out?
Yep.
Something made a noise.
I just heard that, yeah.
Which one?
Probably that one, because that one's still on.
This one's on?
Yeah, the wedding was on.
So that one's off?
So heat, again, probably done it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this one lasted for 4 hours, right? What are we at?
Yeah, 145, so.
Yeah, 2 hours. Oh, you know, whatever. We can just, fuck it. We can just continue and just not have that angle. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Makes it easier for editing.
I mean, it was, I'll have to just sync up the first video and then just leave this off the rest of it.
There you go.
Fuck it.
Problem
And
solved.
by me, I mean you. You can learn.
Yeah, Mr. Editor.
Yeah. You're going to learn today, boy.
Gotta do something with my fucking time. Shit.
Do something with your life, yeah. Can't be like the other.
Apply for more jobs.
You really need to do that one.
Do what?
Apply for more jobs.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to step it up to like 50 applications a day if you
Yeah.
want to get a job before the end of the month. You have to like start calling
50,
everyone.
20, I mean, yeah. Making calls, going in person. You know. Look at him and give him a firm handshake.
Like,
Get the
Prize in the
job.
bag.
and then if you don't like them, ask them politely yet firmly to leave from their own place of business.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. You have girly hands. I can't work for you.
Damn. When you show up to Home Depot to work.
Man, I shook someone's hand the other day and they gave me the wet noodle and I was like, damn. I had a Hank Hill moment when I left. Like I was like, man, that
I don't
handshake
trust
went
that
right.
guy no more.
There's also like there's like a dissatisfaction with it too.
Yeah, it sticks with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the whole awkward handshake thing. Can't do it.
Well, don't make it awkward then.
I mean, if they present you with a wet noodle, it's a little awkward.
Act like it's your wiener and jerk it off.
Well, usually the wet noodle people pull out really fast anyway, so there's not really time for it to become this whole ordeal.
They don't like to be.
They pull out before getting hard. Got it.
They don't like the handshakes in the first place. They don't like touching you.
That's it. I'm merging these.
Cats prowling about.
I know. I see it.
Always is.
Yeah, I know my eyes are watering because of this one.
I took allergy pills today. That's why.
Isn't the joy of
Me
pet
too.
ownership great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 2 Gundam games coming from Bandai.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty fucking lit.
Yeah, I forgot to buy Gundam Breakers during the sale. I should have.
Yeah.
I saw that. It was pretty cheap.
Yo, do you know when Mecha Break's finally coming out?
No fucking clue, bud.
God damn it.
It
I have to look that up.
was a good hero shooter. Liked it.
I mean, it's very different.
It was okay. I'd play it.
It took a minute for was it Ghost? It took him a bit to get into it.
He was upset when he played it with us the first time, and then he went and like solo played it the other day. He was like, I fucking love this game. At first he's like, I fucking hate that game. I'm never gonna play again. And then we log in the next day, or I log in the next day, and he's like, so I've been playing all day. And I'm like, what? He's like, I fucking love this game. And I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I told him that he'd probably like it like once it like clicked. And then once it clicked, he was just like, "This is the best fucking game ever made."
I still love the meme. Like, I got dog watered on, like dog walked by a fucking Pinka Stinko, one of the pink and one of the stink, like the fucking support character, the healer. And I was like, huh, how busted is it? Me plays it once the wrong way. Oh, I can heal everybody by killing everyone faster than they can, do damage to my team. That's the answer. That's how you play healer correctly.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Let's see if they have a
If it works, it works. Steam. Long as somebody's dead and it's not your team.
Yeah.
Why is my Steam in fucking Spanish? The fuck?
Yeah. I hate, like, I get ads and, like, porn and different shit in Spanish at the house. Like, I don't know who has their shit set to Spanish, but, like, I get Spanish all the time. Dude, we were getting
I don't have that problem.
We were getting Mexican ads on the fucking YouTube TV down here, dude. It was wild.
Strange.
So I saw that when I was browsing the web, they're gonna have a closed beta test pretty soon here, and then it's planned to release sometime this fucking year.
Oh, it has to be. It's honestly pretty good as is, but yeah, another test would be nice to play.
I mean, honestly, like I wish they just fucking launched the damn thing. Like it was in a good playable state already.
Surprising, but man, a game dev fucking trying to make the game really good before release. Holy shit! Also, we don't get that anymore.
No. Problem, like I don't think we're gonna be able to pull many people off of fucking Marvel Rivals to play Mecha Break.
No, by the time Mecha Break comes out, nobody's gonna be playing Rivals. Rivals is gonna flash in the pan, except for the people that are super committed to it. I mean, it's better than Overwatch, but even Overwatch was like super dead or dying. There's you get people that like these games and they stay committed to them. And that's it.
It's I mean, for the most part, from what I've seen, like Overwatch 2, even when it was dying, it was mostly like the player base was mostly people that just like hopped on every once in a while because they wanted to basically Call of Duty.
Right. Overwatch itself like died a long time ago. The only thing was what you're saying. And then when Overwatch 2 released, it had a resurgence of people because it went to Overwatch 2, but then it had the opposite effect where they made it worse than the first Overwatch by like fucking up a lot of stuff. And so a lot of people hate it and just left it and just didn't go back and play it.
Yeah. But I mean, that the biggest thing going for Mecha Break though is just how fucking different it is.
I mean, it's Mecha Overwatch.
Yeah. It's what
it's like what Dreadnought and all those were for spacecraft, but for mechs.
God, I miss Fractured Space.
Fractured Butthole, Dreadnought, all those. I still have them installed on my computer. I will always remember. I will never forget.
It's like when we first like started playing, like one of the first thoughts in my head was like, man, this is what Gundam Evolution should have been.
Yeah, 100%. I still liked Gundam Evolution. I had like an okay time with it.
It was all right.
But yeah, it died super hard.
It really did. And the biggest thing that killed it was them not listening to the player base.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was the Overwatch problem where like they couldn't balance anything correctly. They didn't have that many new things and there wasn't a lot going on. It was the same like 3 maps over and over again. It just replayability was bad.
I feel like we could have dealt with it if they just balanced the damn thing.
Yeah, balance was a big problem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like playing fucking Gundam Battle Operations. Fuck. I love the game, but hate it so bad because like it hurts. If you don't have a high star fucking mech, like you're fucking 2
They don't even let you just be a new type.
Right.
It's like you have to have the best mech or else you are scripted to lose.
Yeah, you have to have like, you don't have to, but you are in an objectively worse state of play. If you're playing with like a higher star, like rarity mech, because it's all about battle value, but there's just objectively better mechs at the same point value as yours, and they just shit on you. Like no contest. You'll like use all of your guns, like maximum mag before you go to reload, and they'll just walk up to you and go, hit you twice and you die basically. And I'm like, oh, that feels good.
The only like major downside to Mecha Break though, it like the whole mecha thing is a niche.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's a growing niche, especially with the whole
Thank you from
Armored Core.
Yeah, I think Armored Core 6, like the only reason
Armored Core 7 before Sony ruins them.
Right. I think the only reason why Armored Core 6 like got big is because everyone thought it was going to be Dark Souls but mechs, and it kind of was but wasn't. Yeah. It was like a weird mix between original Armored Core and Armored Core Dark Souls, which was fine. I didn't hate it. It was different though.
It was a lot of people coming out to basically support From Software.
Yeah.
They'll
Even though From Software has always made Armored Core.
Yeah.
Forever. Nobody knew that. Everyone's like, what's this new Armored Core game? And I'm like, my dude.
It literally has 6 in the name.
It's like no one gave a shit about From Software until fucking was it
Demon Souls, and then Demon Souls was mad. But Demon Souls wasn't mad. I mean, Demon Souls is the original Dark Souls, and
it got people's attention. But Dark Souls 1 is when it really fucking blew up.
Yeah, nobody remembers that Demon Souls is the first Dark Souls.
Everyone remembers that.
No, they don't.
I mean, a lot of people are aware
gamers do.
of it.
I mean, not like Rand does,
but like not many. Dude,
there's some people that play Dark Souls that don't know that Demon Souls is the first one. It's kind of crazy.
It wasn't until the remaster when a lot of people got a chance to play it because it was like PS3 only. I believe.
Yeah, it was PS3 only, and it ran like shit. Honestly,
yeah.
Same thing with all the original Dark Souls, like on the PC, they ran like shit, bro.
I mean,
one and 2 ran like shit. 3 also kind of ran like shit until it was patched, and then it ran okay.
Yeah, I believe 1 and 2. Well, I don't know. I can't speak about 2 because I haven't played that on PC. But
what is this fat thing trying to do?
That thing's trying to cat.
Oh, it's gonna get over there. Oh, what is it doing? She's trying to get over there, but she's like too stupid.
But like Dark Souls 1, I believe the frame rate's capped like 30 FPS. It runs okay on PC. But I believe there's mods out there that make the game run better.
Yeah, you have to have those.
Yeah.
Or else it just doesn't run good on a computer.
Yep.
That was the problem. Oh, and then the computer has all the Russian hackers. Oh boy.
Oh fuck. I mean, just playing offline mode, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's basically moved over to fucking Elden Ring anyway.
Right. Well, you had private keys. Like me and Nick, when we played, there's a thing to set up a private password, so like only you and them could play. We still had a guy invade us, even though we had a password set up, which is supposed to be impossible. And I was like, we're just sitting there like, what the fuck? And Nick's like, let me kill him. And then like, Nick watches me hit him, and it does no damage. He's like, oh no. He's like, you might want to run. Like that dude's definitely hacking. And I was like, really? And then I watched like Nick run up to him, hit him a few times. Doesn't it like he fucking animations, but doesn't take damage? And I was like, oh no. And so I just fucking start running off somewhere else in the map.
I mean, 1 was fucking terrible when it came to PvP, regardless of that.
Right.
It was like a huge thing with like hitboxes and shit in the first game. It was not good.
That was memes. But yeah, the hacker dude like rolled up, destroyed Nick, and then walked up to me, destroyed me. Then he came back into my game and then dropped me a bunch of shit for free and left. And I was like, oh, okay. That doesn't feel too bad now. He was having fun.
You're forgiven your sins.
Something.
It's like Dark Souls 3 was my favorite though. Like a lot of people were saying like, oh, Dark Souls 3 is too easy. But then like somebody went back and it's just and like he played 3 and then went back to 1 again. It's like, no, they're about actually the same difficulty. It's just that we've had so much time with Dark Souls games now that it's not as difficult as it used to be.
1 is easy.
Demon Souls is hard. That's the first one.
I mean, the hardest part about the first game is probably Ornstein and Smough. There's a reason why that boss fight's so fucking like famous at this point.
Oh, speaking of boss fights, hey Jerry, when are we gonna go finish the throat boss or whatever and fucking finish Code Vein so that we can play it all over again because we fucked up?
I don't know. Eventually. I like Code Vein.
Code Vein was fun.
Like a lot of people trash on it because it was anime Souls, but
I mean, it was great. It was a great implementation of that.
Good. I think the main complaint that I saw was like it was too much like their because there's another IP that they had like some of the system based on. I forgot what the fuck it was called though.
Was it it's not the same, but the game is actually based on what did I say, Jerry? The fucking God game.
Oh, God Eater or whatever.
Yeah, it's based off God Eater. But God Eater doesn't run that way.
It's like a lot of people are saying like the game is kind of like a in between like Dark Souls and God Eater.
Well, I mean, it is literally in the God Eater universe.
Yeah, I didn't know that. As we're playing, like they keep referencing shit. And I'm like, that sounds like a God Eater thing. And then we get to the point where like it's hard talking about God Eater stuff. I was like, wait a minute, I know that monster. That's literally from God Eater. And then I looked it up and it's like the precursor to God Eater. And I was like, God damn it.
Is God Eater a good game?
I don't know. I own all 3 of them and haven't played them. I was supposed to play through them with Nick and then we just never really did.
It has multiplayer then?
It does, yes.
How does the family sharing work again? Can we both? Can I play a copy of the game while?
Not at the same time, no.
No.
If there's 2 license keys, then yeah, you can play and he can play.
He might have a key.
Yeah, because they all
gave
list
him,
how many copies.
right.
Yeah.
They gave them away for Humble.
There'll be a number that'll tell you how many copies there are.
Oh, let's check live.
I'd be down to fucking try it out. I mean, it's true.
So the first God Eater is like more like an action combat version of like Final Fantasy, I think. It's a lot of grinding. It's one of the old school like JRPG type stuff.
I mean, I imagine it's probably closer to like Monster Hunter, maybe.
No.
No.
We got to start canonically.
Resurrection?
It doesn't tell me. Yeah, Resurrection's the first one. Where does it see? It doesn't say the keys on here. I know it does if I'm in the other, not this view. Let's see.
Yeah, it would be the home view.
Alphabetical. Showing ready to play. No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I can't unshow the ready to play only. Fuck.
Weird.
Hit home.
It's because I had it on. All right, now we're gonna fucking scroll until we see G.
4,000 licenses.
You gotta go all the way to the G's.
Yep.
You might want to just type that one, homie.
No, I did, but it just searches it over there, not on this side, which shows us how many licenses we have.
Yeah, we need it on that side so we can see the number.
Try and use the scroll bar to the side.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, how am I supposed to do that?
You can. There's a button for left click.
Yeah, I know, but this.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to because we went too far.
You're trying to go down to the G's.
E, B,
L, and
O, and B. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I want to use the scroll wheel. It's fine, so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
If I do that, it just teleports, and I don't know what the fuck going on. I like the original carrier command, which apparently we all on, or 3 of us on.
Yeah.
Neat. What? Hold on, to see Cat Girl, Cat Cafe Manager. Okay. Cat Lady. Oh shit, Catherine. Need to play Catherine.
You never played Catherine?
I have not. Need to.
I've never
Cavalry Girls. That's me and Jerry.
Hey, there's changed in here. Shit.
Syphilis
Well,
Protocol.
everything you want. Everything exists.
Oh, is that Jerry? Yeah, Jerry has that. Of course.
Jerry.
These weird girls. Oh yeah,
Children of the
Chex
Sun's
Quest.
very good.
Huh?
Also, as somebody that likes management sims, I might have to check out that cafe game.
Oh shit, City Skylines.
Yeah.
I need to start streaming like
Hey, look, we all own Conan.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
all of us. How many of us in the
Yeah,
thing?
it says right
5?
there. Yeah.
Who is it? I can't see who it is.
Why does it say 4, but then there's only 3 names?
Well, because he also owns it. It's your library and the library.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mine and everybody else.
we all own it.
Nice. Oh shit, Command and Conquer. Nice.
Yeah.
I have this pack on a physical disc somewhere. I need to like throw mine in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's all my licenses.
Yeah, 100%. I need them. I mean, I'm gonna steal them from you, so it doesn't matter. It's not. I mean, but I have the disc somewhere.
I need to start going back and streaming like weird indie games that I find in their fucking library.
There's a ton of them.
I know.
Too fucking many, bro.
It's only 4,000 plus games.
I mean, I usually just sort by Steam reviews anyway, and I'll like pick from the top.
Yeah. Am I the one that owns this? I am.
Yeah.
Nerds. What is this? Oh, is it Exceed? I need to play
You've
these.
added so many fucking visual novel games that I'm gonna have to play at some point.
Yeah. And I've never played any of them.
I know. I'm gonna have to buy the 18 plus mods for them as well. The DLCs.
Oh, Fairy Fencer. I've heard Fairy Fencer's pretty good.
I mean, I got the 18 plus DLC for like 1 or 2 of the Necopara games.
I do too, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, regardless of there.
Yeah. I mean, you have to go find them, but yeah. All right, what we're looking for? God. Kill God. Do the fucking.
You're looking
thing.
for. Oh, so that's going to be like. Oh, wait,
there
there's
we go.
right
There's
there.
God
There it is,
Mode,
God Eater.
God Factory, God
All right,
Eater.
so 2 of us. Somebody else owns it besides me.
And it's 2
It
people.
just says 2. It doesn't say who.
I assume it's
there's
me?
there's
I
2
don't
of
look
them.
into it.
There's 2 of them for all of them too. So we can actually we can do a co-op run.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, clicking into it just does nothing.
Huh, weird, because it usually shows you like, whose version you have. I guess maybe it has to be installed for that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, I have it installed on my computer. Not that one. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have Rage Burst. I don't know. I have one of these. Meh.
I mean, it said that 2 people owned each, like,
As I say, yeah.
each one of them.
It is,
So.
yeah.
Click on settings and little gear icon.
This
Yeah, maybe it'll say in there.
manage.
Remove from family game.
No. You lied to me, sir.
Oh,
Why are you lying to me?
Are these story heavy games or not really?
oh, whatever.
Kind of, yeah.
They
They
exist.
have
It's
story.
nice.
They have story. I don't know if they're story heavy. I only got these because I really like the anime, which I think Resurrection covers the anime stuff, which is cool. In fact, that is one of the main characters from the anime. Not the main character, but like one of the secondary mains.
Yeah.
I mean, we only played it for 2.1 hours. Yay.
She barely got into it.
No, hell yeah, we didn't. Like, I had a hard time because the graphics are fucking trash in this first one. Like, I mean, look at this shit. Looks
Yeah,
so bad.
It's not a big
It's
problem. for me.
PS fucking like 2 graphics. Like, I just struggle. I mean, the characters models look good, but the actual like game graphics look like booty.
I mean, a game like this was probably originally released on PSP.
PS2 probably. It might be PSP.
There's like a lot of games, like Japanese games, were released on PSP.
Yes.
It wasn't PSP wasn't a big thing in America.
No, you know what's funny? Like now we play on like Switch and shit. Like PSP was ahead of its time, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The biggest problem was that they really should have not used like the UMD discs thing. I mean, they tried. They tried to make it a thing. Like they released movies on UMDs,
Yep.
like all sorts of things on UMDs. But like realistically, the UMDs and memory stick duos killed everything. Speaking of which, I found my old memory stick duo for my PSP. It's at my mom's.
Oh,
I think I
nice.
still have a PSP over there somewhere. I had the PSP 3000, which was the 3rd gen.
Yeah, I've got the PSP, the PSP 2000, and the PS Vita.
Nice. Oops, I fucked that up. God,
I believe they're still making games for the PS Vita, just not in America.
really?
Yeah, it's all in fucking Japan
Of course.
because they're big over there. They're just
They just do mobile games, bro.
I mean, yeah, they do mobile
just-
games, and it's an easy handheld console that works.
It says PlayStation.
it's also relatively powerful.
Yep,
Release.
PSP. First release, PSP. Good call.
'Cause I think I think the Vita is like as strong as a PS2. Let's see.
I mean, you can certainly emulate. I think you can emulate one.
Yeah, but there's like no fucking games. I mean, you might be able to find like English translations for games.
Yeah.
God Eater Burst, God Eater Mobile. Ooh. Expand over the original in North America on March 2011. I never heard of God Eater Burst coming out in America. Fuck me. And then God Eater 2, also PSP and PS Vita. There's Rage Burst, which was available on PS Vita and PS4.
All right, so according to this, the AI, the Google AI shit, it says it's about halfway between a PSP and a PS3.
What is?
PS Vita,
What do you mean it's halfway?
like power wise.
Oh, yeah. A PS?
I imagine that's just a little bit over a PS2.
Probably.
You know what's cool about the PSPs, though? PlayStation Remote Play.
Yeah.
Used to be able to do that shit.
And that's why I got the Vita, because I could do remote play with the
Yeah.
PS4.
And then they released Remote Play for the PC, and then I stopped caring.
Exactly.
I think that's how I was playing some games when I was streaming. I was streaming because I was PS Remote playing from my PC. That's what I did with Nier when I streamed Nier many years ago. Pretty sure I was remote playing from my PlayStation 4. It was pretty wild. Fucking man, what a time to be alive.
I still want to play through fucking Nier, but
You should. It's so good.
You haven't?
computer.
It's
The
so good.
The
Do
licenses
what?
are there.
You don't need a good computer for Nier.
I need a little bit better computer than mine. Shit.
I played Nier on your computer, stupid. What do you mean?
Yeah, Nier is an old game,
That's
bro.
what I streamed on.
It runs at like 32 or 34 FPS.
I keep telling this kid he needs to reinstall Windows or reset Windows, and he won't.
So the other thing is too is that I want to be able to stream it.
That doesn't matter. Just deal with it. But yeah, like Jerry, I keep telling him to reset Windows, and he won't. He's like, I have all these problems. I'm like, really sounds like you need to reset Windows, bud.
It's not.
Yeah, but resetting Windows is such a headache to then set
It's
up.
not. He has nothing on his C drive. We and him have covered this. He has nothing. He has no reason not to. His games are installed on a separate hard drive. Like he's
I'd rather
good.
just wait
got
till I
so many
save enough
programs, I
money
cannot
to
do
fucking
that.
do shit.
I could reset mine again.
Well, you're doing the opposite of saving money.
I need to find a fucking job.
You gotta get a gerb.
I mean, we're gonna go once Talon gets back. Hopefully, he gets back tomorrow. I'm just gonna we're gonna go harass Walmart. Let's go.
He should have been back
Yeah.
tonight, I thought, but
I
yeah.
thought so too. He's not here.
No.
Of course not.
I thought he might have been here for the fucking podcast, but
Just slave to his
No.
parents' whims.
Yeah.
he doesn't even live here.
Nope.
No, at least he's been here more often recently.
Yeah, he said that he's been here more often because we've been saying that he doesn't live here.
Yeah, then now, like, him and you not having a job, if you guys don't have jobs by the end of the month, I have to kick you both out,
Yeah.
which sucks. But it is
No,
what it is.
honestly, like we need to go to Walmart and Kroger and just harass them.
Walmart, Kroger's. I mean,
You need to
all
find the
these-
local Texas workforce and go in there
Yeah,
and talk
exactly.
to them, too.
Because that's the thing. The local workforces will have contacts for a bunch of these places. They
Also, you
have all
guys
these
should be
people.
getting unemployment at this point. Like, I know that unemployment insurance like is paid for, when you have a job, but you guys have been out of job for so long. I believe you can get unemployment. I don't know how that works.
You got me there.
You've been unemployed, so you need government assistance at this point.
I wonder if if I'm disabled enough for actually getting disability. Probably not.
Did your doctor say you're disabled? Like you have to have whatever doctor's notes and
I-
all that, and then you have to fight for it.
I had
usually.
I had to force game nerds to be ADA compliant.
That did work in your favor. You did have that,
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that might be an option.
it might be an option.
There you go. I sent you the fucking local workforce.
Nice.
I mean, I'm already signed up with them.
Are you?
Yeah, but go in
That's
person.
a go in
Talk to
person.
people.
Yeah, do
If you
stuff.
talk to people in person, they can help you.
I mean, the workforce might be like, well, if you go online.
They'll probably just do that because like they have job postings and shit on there. The issue with it is that like there's Indeed is more popular, so most of the jobs are on there anyway.
Well,
They have more on Indeed.
some jobs get government benefits for posting on Texas Workforce. I'm pretty sure there's something like that.
I mean, I'll check it out again, but like the last time I was looking for a job, it did not help.
No, I'm sure it doesn't. Yeah, you need to do Indeed, Glassdoor. What's the other one? That's it, right? Just Indeed.
Yeah, that's
and
basically
Glassdoor.
it.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe-
Monster's useless.
It'd be
No, yeah,
nice
lots
to
of
get a
trash.
job or a fucking Walmart or Kroger though, because I imagine most of it's pretty like brain dead work.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's grocery store stuff.
talking
Like,
and such.
it can't be that hard.
Just let me shut off my fucking brain. Let's go.
Shut off my brain, listen to music and stock.
Do they let you listen to music?
I don't
They
think so.
did. Yeah, back when I worked there.
Nice.
Especially
Imagine
since I was a night stalker.
I mean, I imagine I can't wear these, but like maybe some earbuds or something.
Yeah, earbuds especially. I
Yeah.
think they had a policy where like they wanted you one in, one out or something like that, but nobody gave a shit. We just listened to both.
Yeah. It's like as long as you can
Good
hear
job
them.
dodging everything, Gat.
I imagine do you walk around like a walkie-talkie or some shit?
No, and the employees didn't get walkie-talkies. Only support managers got walkie-talkies, so they could just manager at each other.
Yeah.
Enough.
Because you don't matter. Like when you're an employee, you're in a specifically stationed spot, and you don't do anything until it's lunchtime, or you're done,
Fair enough.
and you're never done.
Nope.
Not until like 6, 7 in the morning. Then you zone for an hour or whatever. Hooray! Grocery store.
Speaking of zoning, is it time to go for us to go back to grocery store sim yet?
Have there been
imagine
major
they've-
updates out for it?
Yeah, have it been updated?
Yeah,
Mm.
they have some more shit in there now.
Mhm.
Though we could wait longer and just even more shit.
To do what?
Were you around for that?
Well, I'm asking what y'all are talking about, so.
Grocery store sim?
Sim? Oh, game. Okay.
Yeah, what'd you think?
All I heard was grocery store something, so I thought y'all had some coupons or you're using some app or some weird shit.
No, we used the Wing app and we got robot delivery earlier, but that's about it. Robots. I wonder what time do they stop that?
That's a good
It's
question.
probably too late for that.
Oh, no, because, yeah, some schmuck's got to, pack it and carry it out to the airfield.
Yeah, the airfield. It's just a fenced-in area in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's like a playground for baby planes.
Yeah, baby, probably expensive
The
planes.
playpen.
Right.
I mean, they talked a lot about it in the video that we watched before we hit the record button again. Like they're one of their main things was trying to keep them cheap.
Yeah, but cheap in the drone space is still thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
More than likely, yeah.
And especially considering they had, they showed like 8, 10 drones?
Something. They had a lot.
They're also AI based, based on what we saw with the all the QR codes and shit.
Yeah, there's no way somebody's controlling it.
No.
Be far too complicated.
Not really. Flying drones isn't that hard.
Yeah.
When I buy my multi-thousand drone, I'll let you fly it. And if you break it, you buy it.
Well, you already bought it, so the problem solved.
Yeah, but you would have to buy it. Or you'd have to at least, you have to go buy props for me. Props aren't that expensive usually.
I'll 3D print you some.
That's probably not good enough. Unless you use like ABS or something.
Also, I think
use ABS.
I googled the that drone that I got off of what was it, Temu or some shit.
You got a drone, question mark?
Yeah, I have a drone.
Wasn't that one of those shit little $20 ones or whatever?
Basically.
Like
apparently it's a somewhat reasonable like budget drone.
I forgot you told me you ordered one of those.
I don't even remember this, bro. I know it was probably like one of those weird little stupid micro drones, right?
I don't think so.
After this, you're gonna have to go get it.
I'm gonna have to find the fucking thing again.
How did you, dude? You have nothing in your room. How the
Right?
fuck did you lose it?
I didn't lose it. I just don't know where I put it down.
That's losing it.
It's somewhere. It's either in my closet, one of my drawers. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. It's losing it.
I mean,
that's a small search area though.
it is
Yeah.
pretty.
Well, yeah, I know.
It's
That's kind of how I operate.
I put it up somewhere.
Always. That's
Like, I don't know where all my shit is until I actually need it. Then I'm like, okay, where I usually throw shit like right around here. Yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
but you don't have object permanence.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gotta do that.
So
I could be wrong, but I think the drone actually has like a fucking camera and shit on it too.
I think
Probably,
it
yeah.
probably said it was 4K on the package, but there's no fucking way.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's not. It didn't even say 4K.
Maybe it said 1080. It said something on the box.
Didn't even try to pull that one.
Right?
I think it was like fucking 420.
There's no. That's probably what it is, but that's not what they would put on the box. 420. Also, it's 480. I think P is what
Yeah.
it starts.
Yeah, it's a decent sized drone. I think when I looked it up, it was like a $30 or $40 drone that I got for like $5.
Nice. Yeah, that's not decent size. It's probably a micro drone. It probably fits in like your hand.
Well, not inside your hand. It's like about yay, I think.
It's pretty small. That thing will not work in any wind condition.
Oh no. It's I got it because it was cheap as fuck and I wanted to like try it out.
Yeah, I want to get a Mavic. They're like $2,000. At least the packages I want. Mavic 3 Pro Fly More.
We gotta go take a fucking course just to be able to fly it in our fucking backyard.
I know. I'm not.
It's
I
so
don't
bullshit.
wanna.
It's like I don't even want to go that high. Like I just want to like set up like a ring course or something in the backyard.
Here's the deal. If it doesn't make me put in a pilot's like license ID, I ain't doing it. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck if it's illegal.
You know, I bet you we can get like a set of rings or some shit on Amazon for like really fucking cheap for
Rings.
so we can race.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
drone racing. We can do FPV. Somebody was selling a cheap FPV for like $400, which is not bad for a full headset, controller, and the drone. It's a custom kit. People sell FPV kits.
There's actual fucking like games online.
Yeah. There's games that you can hook the headsets up to so you can train. Yeah, I know.
I kind of want to get one.
I
I tried one of the free ones. It was not good.
No, I bet not.
Apparently you want to get like an actual fucking controller for it too.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, I'll get an FPV drone and then make him drive me around the city, and I'll just fucking shoot, like, throw it out the side of the car, and like he can just drive me around while I'm just like.
Yeah, go kamikaze that shit into whatever keeps scrambling my Wi-Fi and making my Android Auto disconnect.
This isn't the Ukraine. I'm not weaponizing drones here.
What? No electronic warfare?
No. The something's doing electronic warfare in our city, but I don't know what it is.
I don't-
Inadvertently.
Just call the FCC. They will track that shit down.
That's true. They probably should have already surprised, but it's probably because it's a government like entity thing. It's probably I think it's something on 2.4 gigahertz probably.
I believe it's 5 gigahertz because Android Auto uses 5 gigahertz, doesn't it?
I use the little dongle uses 2.4. I'm pretty sure.
It does.
I think so. Yeah.
Why?
It's old. Those Motorola dongles came out like 10 years ago, homie.
Huh.
I don't believe it. Let's see.
I didn't know Android Auto used 2.5. Because I feel like wireless Android Auto is somewhat recent.
And a lot of people are hyping up that new Monster Hunter World thing. I saw the autocomplete for it.
Yeah. What was talking about it yesterday. We were talking about last night on the what the fuck?
Oh, you clicked the affiliate link.
I did.
That's blocked.
Yeah, it got pie hold.
Nice.
You talking about it with Nick and them?
Yeah. This only shows like eBay links to it. I need to see the actual page.
I can literally just search my recently bought things.
Like I know so many people
Things that
that
came out about 2022. I mean, based on those ads.
Oh, by the way, they went down in price. They were $80 when I bought them. Scree.
I know quite a few people that get like deep into Monster Hunter World. I just couldn't fucking get into it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter. I think it's okay. No, you're right. 5 gigahertz. Bluetooth 5.0.
But since my watch or any of my other Bluetooth crap doesn't have issues, I'm like, it's got to be they just have like something that's just blasting 5 gigahertz everywhere.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the shittiest
the
cameras or
Wi-Fi
something.
part.
Like they just have like a bunch of traffic cameras all turned up to the high. Or well, I mean, then they probably wouldn't be working either if they were like that. I don't know. Or maybe they're just so loud they still get received.
Who knows?
Should I?
I'd have to go. I could go there. You could drive me in your car. We could put a laptop with my SDR and I can go figure out what it is.
I've been wanting to like get some kind of stick and walk around there like, what the fuck's going on here?
And then we could report and be like, hey, here you go. Here's the information. Go fucking read this.
And then go to that town over there. Because one of those towns over there, maybe it's Rockwall?
Lavon.
Oh, Lavon? Yeah,
on the way to the post office over there, doesn't it?
Like almost every intersection, my phone disconnects.
Yeah,
Like, I had to just memorize the route because I was losing Android Auto. Or I mean, because I was losing the Google Maps I was running through it.
Right. It also might be caused, one of my theories is it's not caused by like the traffic cams and stuff, that it's caused by Rise Internet, the WISP that's around here.
Huh.
Because it's like, it happens like in the middle, like when I go drive to the range out in that direction, and the only internet you can get is Rise Internet. Let's see. Rise Broadband.
Why is that the first thing to come up when you type Rise?
Also, I love how AT&T is, I guess, buying the thing. I don't know. It's weird. I love how the actual, these people right here. I was like, I love how the people who I literally Googled do not come up.
Yeah, they need better SEO.
Modern day Google.
I guess. Yeah, it's these people. I mean, shit, you can get unlimited for a free quote, question mark. I love how they have these limits. This is the only problem with like buying a shop out in the middle of fuck ass nowhere up here, is that like this is the best internet we could get at the shop, which isn't bad. It's good enough to just hang out at the
Does that
shop
say
and
up
listen
to
to music.
25 megabits per second?
Yes, it does. This one it goes up to 50.
Oh.
But yeah,
50.
this is unlimited data, 25 megabits.
Unlimited crying.
Oh, they come with the triple pack of TP links.
Nice.
Which I noticed. I saw the government's thinking about banning TP Link now. What was the deal with
Is
that?
that the Chinese one?
Yeah. I don't know why they're going after TP Link. Other than
Let's
maybe,
just go.
One of the companies, it might have been TP Link. One of them kept selling, switches and routers to Russia, even though that they supposedly like weren't supposed to. So like we just are gonna stop doing business with them as part of the like you violated our sanctions or whatever.
Yeah, fair
that
enough.
makes sense, I guess.
I don't know if it was TP Link, but it was definitely one of these.
Well, no, TP Link is definitely one of the ones that's getting fucking banned for some reason, and that makes sense, I guess. I mean, the TP Link stuff's not that bad. It's pretty cheap and it's pretty good.
We're just
Half Sword Playtest. Isn't that the VR game?
No.
What?
Wait, is it?
I thought
I might be thinking of something. I'm thinking about the Deepest Sword or whatever the fuck.
I'll give you a deep sword.
Oh, it might be that one where it's like you control a guy and it's got like the stupid wobble physics, like
Yeah, that's
ragdoll physics.
That's what I was thinking of. I think.
What? What are you guys
It's just
talking
this
about?
game where it's like Surgeon Simulator or something, but like you're actually fighting people.
I can't type numbers. There we go. This thing's always jank about that.
Yeah, you can turn that off.
What, the pin?
Yeah, you can turn off Family View. You don't need it.
Ah, nice. I would like to.
Yeah, I
I need to
disabled
get
that for
this.
testing.
Everyone's been talking about this and playing this, so I need to get it. Fuck it. Let's do it live.
Oh, that I've seen someone play that.
Yeah. Add to my wish list. I'll deal with.
It didn't look that scary.
Nah, it's, I don't
Oh,
think it really is.
That's right. I watched Asmongold fucking play some of it.
Yes.
Oh, that's who I watched play it.
It's the Yandere simulator.
Hmm.
Get to work.
Yeah, gotta get to work, man.
I wouldn't know. I already
That's in
work.
the family library now. I could just play that.
Yes, you could.
Yes.
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Have you beat it yet?
No.
What was I doing before I
Yeah.
did this?
Shit, I'll have access to fucking getting over it again.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. It's like I beat it twice, dude. It's like the second time around, it's so much more enjoyable.
What did I go to the store for here? I don't even remember.
You're gonna buy me side, I guess.
No. I just did that. What else was I here for? We were talking about something. I completely fucking forgot.
I know we were looking at licensing for like the God Eater, but I don't know more.
We already did that too. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I was doing something here. We were talking about something. I was gonna go do something. Now I forgot.
You should start playing Balatro.
No,
It's on the family. There's 2 copies on the family library.
I
Yeah.
refuse. Also, I can't play it if you're both playing it all the fucking time.
I'm not.
I got it on my phone now.
Kenneth literally plays it nonstop.
I do not. I also have it on my phone. I play it more on the phone than I do on PC
Oh.
because I have gotten further. Although I should play it on PC because there's so many mods that I need to get and also the DLC.
Is there
Mm.
DLC?
There is DLC, I believe. I saw
Oh,
people
yeah,
talk about it.
I keep watching like TikToks about this. We need to play this and go fuck each other.
I've seen a bunch of videos on it from Smitty
Yeah.
and Trey.
Oh, the Liars Bar was there too. I just wanted to bring that, like the poker game's coming out soon.
Yeah. I think I saw something on that just recently.
I think they're gonna hit to 1.0.
Oh,
Because they're like on I think the current release is
That's what I was here for.
0.97
I
or
was here to
some
see
shit
what
like
the
that.
fuck Homeboy was playing.
They also have they have matchmaking.
oh,
The only issue is that I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking wipe again, like when they bring out the poker.
probably
I
yeah.
just need to play Delta Farce. More Delta Farce with the boys.
I just don't enjoy fucking extraction shooters for some reason.
I do.
Like I can play.
I enjoy Delta Force a lot more than a lot of things for sure.
Like I can get myself to play a battle royale, but I just don't enjoy the extraction shooters.
I usually don't either. I enjoy some of them sometimes, but it depends.
I mean, you really got into fucking EFT.
Easy from Turku. I used to like it. Same problem. EFT's made a lot of changes that I don't like throughout the years, and I just fucking hate it now. I think EFT's trash nowadays.
Oh, is this the
This is the VR one. Has to be.
I don't think so.
Is it not?
Physics space, medieval combat. It looks like it'd be VR. Physics or historical combat.
It
Doesn't.
It might not be, but I
It
can't
might
tell.
be like
Also, control.
it might be like a chivalry type thing.
It might be.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know. Charge the damn controller.
I already did.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then. I guess
It doesn't say VR, so maybe it's not.
get a USB extender.
Well, there is one. It's laying down right there.
Well,
It's one of the ones I think from the school forever ago. SSD recommended. Oh boy,
Oh no.
that's becoming far more common.
feels bad. Feels bad that people can't code games halfway decent anymore.
Right.
I love how like chunky the fucking gameplay looks. Wait. This is that game we played with Jerry. That's why I remember this. This is the game where like as you play, like dudes just come out of the fucking blackness and like it's just really hard to get through.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the one where like the physics and everything is super jank.
I remember watching the fucking Let's Play for that.
Huh? It's half sword, Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I saw the fucking Preston booted up.
You wobble at them with
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, is that the VR game or what?
Does it have PvP?
I don't know.
Man, what is this war crime I'm saying? So it goes from this to that.
That poor man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay, so go here, you know.
As I'm getting a ton of reflection from your screen, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Normal guy, yeah.
You gotta show the camera now.
Well,
Well,
he'll send it to me, and by that I mean he won't send
I'm
it to
sending
me,
to you right
and I'll
now.
ship out the video, and it'll just not be there.
There you go.
I'll mark
Sent.
it, by the way, so I know that there's a spot here to do something. Cool,
All right.
thank you,
It's yours.
thank you.
Jesus.
Sticky, he's playing Delta Force. Let's go.
As Sticky playing Delta Force ends the podcast.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we're close.
We're at 2:30. Or yeah.
I'm getting close. Hey, Jerry just did.
We just keep
God
recording
damn.
until the other camera dies.
I knew this was a meme, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
What, the Great Clips meme?
No, not the great clip, but this is apparently 78% of Nvidia employees are now millionaires, with half being worth over 25 million
God damn.
because of all that Nvidia shares.
Yes, the NVIDIA stock sharing.
Jesus. I knew it was a meme, but good God.
Well, just think about all the people that have been like in TI too.
Yeah.
TI does that all the time, the employee stock purchase. What's funny is every time the employee stock purchase for that goes through, they buy it, I think, like 20 cents or $20 or something. It might be in dollars now, but it was always like 20 cents less than it was market value, or like a large amount of cents less for the purchase. The only problem is I think there was like a vesting thing. Like they would equal your stuff, and then there was like a vesting period. I think it was 10 years.
Oh, wow. 10 years, damn.
Yeah, but if you were in like 10 years ago on TI, your stocks were a fuck ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Most people actually, it might be 40 or 50 cents below value, but most people get it, and then they just sell it instantly at market value and make the 50-cent return and just like cash it out as free money immediately. Yeah. Which is kind of dumb, but it's free money, and if you want the money more than you care about keeping it, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Fucking half sword, bro. I forgot about this fucking game.
Yeah, the cat's upsetty now.
Why?
She didn't eat her medicine treat, so I had to get the cat deep throat her and fire the pill down her throat instead.
Ha. She deserved it. She was a bad noodle.
Yeah.
Apparently, Half Sword has tested out split screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, me, you can wobble at people now.
Oh, shit.
Can we team kill? Probably. We could wobble around and die together.
I mean, you could probably self-kill in that game if you try hard enough.
Did you say self-kill? Yeah, we can. Do you not remember, like, I've done that before when we were playing?
A trip over something.
Not only that, but, like, I think I was trying to open something, and, like, it flailed into me, and I was like, ouchie.
I mean,
how much space is left, it says? Oh, it's only 1 gig. I don't care.
It was one of their mods on fucking Reddit, so I imagine it's internal. I don't know if it's an actual fucking release thing or not. And also, they're trying to do it for like 1v1 duels.
Apparently this game's similar to Bannerlords.
I mean, makes sense. Dude, I wanted to play Bannerlords co-op. I don't know if they ever made that a thing. There were like some people were working on Bannerlords co-op mod, which would be lit. Bannerlords
I'm waiting for Hell Yeah.
What?
I'm waiting for Hell Yeah.
What's that?
The one where you like get a pickup truck and you go run over a bunch of knights and stuff.
Is that what it's called? the time traveling fucking asset flip?
I know part of it's called Hell Yeah. It might also have like another name under that.
Yeah, it's not there. I don't know.
Oh, hey, the fat thing came.
I forgot what it was called. I know what you're talking about though. It's got to be on my wish list.
It's definitely on my wish list.
Yeah,
that's on my wish list. The American Story, Japan or
oh yeah,
I can't remember what it's called.
I can't either.
There's another game that's in development. The one where you can parry a fucking nuke.
Dude,
yeah, the parry anything.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, isn't that a meme from a game that already exists? Isn't it from Ultra Kill?
on my laptop.
I'm pretty sure it's from Ultra Kill or something that you can parry a nuke.
You tell me you didn't put it on your tablet?
Oh, why would I use it on my tablet? My tablet's got a specific purpose. I'd rather just mouse and keyboard it.
Yeah, fair. The fucking me and Talon were like we listened to some of the soundtrack. There's some fucking bangers in there.
Is there which soundtrack?
The Girls Frontline.
Oh, Girls Frontline's good, bro.
So it's VA Proxy.
I need to get back into
What is
the game where you can parry a nuke.
Oh,
is it fucking out yet or is it still in development?
I don't know.
There's also that fucking T-Rex game.
what T-Rex game?
Some dude was moving around just making animations for like it started out with just him making animations.
There's 2 games no longer available. Interesting.
I wonder what they were.
I wonder what they were as well.
Can you still go to the page?
No, I assume not. Yes, you know, none.
That sucks.
Yeah, interesting.
It'd be nice to at least know what the fuck they were. Also, was that Vin Diesel?
For what?
World of Tanks.
No, probably not. Maybe not. Oh no.
Fucking scroll
He
through
came
that.
back to
Scroll
me.
through that.
What, the retard thing?
Yeah, it was there. It was
know.
fucking there.
I mean, I can just go to it.
True.
I'm gonna have to probably. Oh, there we go. Stalkcraft was the other thing they were playing, which was the Stalker Minecraft thing. But that was a different.
So
thing.
I saw people advertising this just before it broke that Stalker 2 is coming out. So like,
Yeah, Stalker 2 is
that
out.
couldn't have been good for these other craft people's business. Like,
Uh,
oh, we made the stupid Minecraft, or you remember back in like the 2010s when there was just like so many Minecraft ripoffs in the Xbox 360 scrolling through shovelware games store.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was either World of Tanks or War Thunder. I'm pretty sure it was World of Tanks though.
It was probably World of Tanks if I had to guess.
Yeah,
Might have been Blitz, but we'll see.
that's the picture.
That dude right there.
Yeah, I think that's fucking Vin Diesel.
I don't think that's Vin Diesel.
I mean, he kind of looks like it, but I don't think so.
They had a blown up image on the fucking front page. What can
I don't know. We could hold on a second.
we have to fucking Google this shit?
Yeah, I was gonna say we just Google it. World of Tanks. Not sponsored by World of Tanks, by the way. Although if World of Tanks wants to sponsor us, I'm down with it. I don't like the game, but I'm still down with it.
I mean, yeah, they sponsor everyone, so.
That's what I'm saying. Reject all.
Correct.
Is their homepage just not gonna?
No.
Just not have anything.
Do not sell or share my personal information. Opt out. Yeah.
This whole cast is just going to be us talking about stuff people can't see.
Correct. Well, that's just us looking it up and trying to look for it at the same time. Which, every time we go to this white screen, it's probably blowing out the image slightly. Not by much, but slightly. I mean, we got enough lights here. We should be okay. Probably, maybe. Probably. Some of them, I assume, are good people. Yeah.
Just take the World of Tanks you got there, hit space, and type in VIN. And if nothing auto completes, then Cohen's full of shit. Or is he doing it already over there?
I'm looking at it because it looks like it's supposed to be a holiday event. Trying to figure out who the fuck.
Well, it doesn't say Vin Diesel, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It just looks like him.
You're wrong. You're bad and you should feel bad.
It looks like him in the small image.
No, you're wrong. It's fine. Buy Air, Land, and Sea bundle. World of Tanks, World of Warships, and World of Warplanes. Why would you buy it? It's free. All these are free games.
Well, what's in the bundle?
Yeah, I have
The
no
bundle's $1.
$1.10. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is included in this bundle. World of Warplanes pack and a World of Tanks French
It's
pack.
90% off.
Right?
Ew, nobody wants the French pack. Ew, gross.
Also, I would like
Eh?
You know, we try to get into warships.
I like World of Warships. I'll still play it. It's just you don't play with people. It's mostly bots.
Fair point. Also, I didn't really enjoy it.
No? I thought it was all right.
I heard a lot of good things from other people about it, though.
I barely played it. I was like, it's the aim slightly in front of the other person simulator.
Right. It gets a lot better. There's some things that make it better, like I think being a aircraft carrier's got like neat gameplay and like all sorts of other stuff does. Man, Starship Simulator,
This reminds me of Fractured Space. You can play the carriers.
the fractured butthole. There's Make a Break.
I just can't believe they shut down Fractured Space. That's just so insane.
I can. It wasn't that big, unfortunately.
Well, it was doing fine. The problem was that one company bought it and shut it down because they were about to make their own space game. I forgot who they were. One of the really big. I think it was the World of Tanks people.
It's probably Dreadnought. And
no,
yes.
I think unironically, coincidentally, since we're talking about this, I think it actually was the World of Tanks people.
Right.
That bought the studio that made Fractured Space.
Yeah, I mean, it was all Ruski weird bullshit. So,
is Girls Frontline ever gonna fucking release on Steam?
Girls Frontline? Yeah, it's there.
It's on your fucking wish list.
Does it say it was released?
It should be fucking out already.
It's just because it's on my wish list doesn't mean it's not out, but it definitely does look like it's not out.
To be announced.
Yeah, it's still not out. All right, well, there you go. Even though it's already a fucking thing.
It's you can just go fucking download it.
I did. I mean, I was playing on my Xbox. I was playing it on my computer.
I mean, there's probably plenty of people that have it wishlisted and just don't know it's been fucking released.
True.
Man, all the Windows, Android emulators are so like scummy though, or they like are just suspicious. Every one of them.
Most of them are fucking malware.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
What do you use?
you don't have to use a fucking emulator.
I use Waydroid, which is like a Linux one.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's
Android is Linux,
it's not even emulation. You just download the fucking game.
Oh,
are you talking about?
He's using BlueStacks.
Who? What?
No, I'm saying for Android emulation, I use BlueStacks.
Wait, you could just download a PC version of Xylem.
Yeah, it exists.
Oh,
it's got a launcher. Yeah, I said that. I said I have it on my computer.
Yeah, I know. I thought that's why I started talking about Android emulators.
No. Like I said, most Android emulators are fucking are malware, so you have to be very careful with them.
Yeah, they just don't have it released on fucking Steam yet.
Have you seen the past year or two? People started sussing out BlueStacks too. I think.
Really?
Oh. I was just like, nothing's that you just can't get an Android emulator on.
Yeah,
Windows.
like Mudahar talks about it too.
What's the problem with them?
It's
I don't remember. I read it like
know.
I've never had a problem with it.
No, it works.
No,
it works just fine.
Well, I mean, my Bitdefender would, say if there's a problem.
Maybe, unless it doesn't know. It doesn't know what it doesn't know, Kenneth.
It does know a lot, though.
That's true. You know what's funny? Windows' built-in Defender actually is one of the best antiviruses at this point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they've gotten really good at
crazy.
it. But I'm still going to use Bitdefender.
I am not.
I don't. I believe like comparing the two, Bitdefender's like barely better than Defender. Sometimes Defender's better anyway.
There's always that problem. Like that's why you have to go like Virus Total or something. Back whenever I was combating like constant cyber attacks at the company I worked for, I would just use fucking that service and just upload out files. And a lot of them, it would get past a lot of them. But I'm like looking at the file and I'm like, this is clearly a virus. I'm surprised. And then I'd run it in my virtual box and watch it just fuck everything up. And I'm like, yeah, there it is.
I see some VPN site saying that BlueStacks is considered safe.
I mean, I've used them.
Their name is really almost VPN though. It's like VEEPN.
Weird. There's also apparently a VPN that's like for what was it? Was it for for VR chat users? Came out recently as selling like people's public IPs and shit. Did you see that? Anybody see that?
What use is a VPN on fucking VR chat though?
I have no clue.
MSI had a partnership with BlueStacks.
Oh.
That's probably why Kenneth likes it so much.
I mean, I'm seeing like Pure
Why, 'cause they're
VPN talks about
Dragonfrey?
how...
There's Express.
I mean, Pure VPN says it's safe.
I think it was called Mama VPN. It was a weird.
Yes,
That's
the
what I
Mama
was thinking.
VPN. That was the one that was selling you, selling your IP address for other people if they paid like it was only like
Nice.
I think less than $1.
Yeah, it was like a way to get around something.
Yeah,
For
But they
Quest,
didn't-
it was for Quest users, and yeah, it was selling people shit.
and they didn't tell you they were doing that.
No, even though their website says they're doing that, which is funny. It doesn't. I can't even find this.
Oh, there it is.
Is this it?
Big Mama VPN.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this one right here.
free WireGuard, which is good.
Yeah, WireGuard's good.
Where's this part at? Where do they talk about it? Do they not talk about that anymore?
P2P. There it is. The P2P proxy network, maybe?
Is that what it is? That might be what it
That's
is.
routing for business.
That might be what it is, though.
Yeah. It's anonymous. Anonymous P2P network.
They can be accessed by commercial clients who use it for secure global routing. Yeah, the part where it uses your shit because it's P2P. That's how it works.
And there it is. $3 a month.
Damn, for free you can use 1 to 5 megabits. That's actually not bad.
I mean, it's
That's crap though.
Not
Even
not
for
if
free ones.
not it's not crap for free. There's free ones that are worse than that. Like
this comes down to the problem of if it's free, you're not the customer.
If it's free, you're the product.
correct. If it's free, it's made for me. It's not. Crazy. I mean, Opera GX is a free built-in VPN. That's
Yeah.
kind of okay.
I mean, that's just to advertise their fucking the browser, though.
Is it?
I'd imagine.
I mean, it's a part of the thing to do.
Brave has a built-in VPN.
Oh, there you go.
You know, it's how do browsers get fucking paid?
Ads.
Ads.
Yeah.
Or they make deals with people like Firefox does.
Opera GX makes deals with people like games and stuff because they have the Opera Corner and all that shit.
Oh, it's
I mean,
advertising.
Brave, I think, is fucking the crypto bullshit.
And also, like the Opera GX, like everyone, it's the gamer browser.
Yeah.
Too
They
bad I
also
lost
advertise to
Opera GX.
everybody else.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jerry?
I said, too bad Opera GX doesn't love me.
Why?
It's not working
It's on
on
Linux.
your box.
You can only get normal Opera on Linux.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh.
Well, you could always just run it in Wine.
I just went back to Firefox.
Yeah.
No,
fair.
I got a
Fair.
blessed out Wine for my internet browser.
You know, the weird thing is too
Maybe
about
if you had a
that
good
is, like,
operating system, you could use it.
Also, these days I use Proton instead of Wine.
As I
most
say, I
of the
assume you
time.
got Proton GE.
I don't know about the G. I just type Proton and then the game stuff. Or is it Proton Tricks?
Yeah, check for if you've got Proton QT. Because that's what you want if you want to download the latest Proton versions.
Hmm.
So like if a game doesn't work, I'll just go get the latest one.
Oh, well, I don't know. I play all the games through Steam. But yeah, I guess if I downloaded a third-party game, I would need to do that.
Well, no, it works
Can
through
you get-
Steam.
Can you get the
Yeah,
Steam
Steam
Deck
automatically
stuff?
just downloads the newest one.
Yeah, but that's Steam's latest one. But
It's
these
Steam's
are newer
version,
than,
yeah.
These are newer than what Steam has.
You know, the weird thing about this.
Wait, Proton's not made by Steam?
No.
Proton is made by them.
Is it?
Yeah, Proton is made by Valve in partnership with
Yeah.
other people, but there's newer versions of Proton that
Okay, so this is like the whole nightly versus stable thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'll just take stable.
No, you want nightly because if you're playing a new game, you'll want the latest
okay.
one.
Yeah, this like getting the game ready drivers when they
Yeah,
drop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, the strange thing is to me is that I feel like gamers are more likely to be like power users to use like Linux and shit.
See, you'd be surprised. That's not actually true.
I'd say they're more likely to be.
It's
power
gonna
users,
happen
but I wouldn't say
more
they're more likely to use Linux.
Once people start finding out how good Proton is.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody with a Steam Deck has a fair good idea on how good Proton is, and it works.
True.
Like currently my life after switching to Linux really hasn't changed much. Except that like I don't know, I find fun things to do randomly all the time. Like figuring out waste stacks kind of took me like half a day. Or I mean I got paid to do it because I was at work.
There
But
you go.
I mean, like the biggest downside is just support for Linux.
True. For a lot of things,
Sure,
actually.
but I mean,
you like game support? You just run Proton or Wine.
I've heard that like even then like users have issues with like running games because like they just
Wrong.
don't have Linux.
You can.
It's
This is
possible,
like
but
the,
it's very rare.
This is like when you said Android tablets don't have stylus sensitivity. What you're saying was true like a few years ago, but not. I mean,
Okay,
there's still going to
so
be
it's-
things that don't.
I'm still working off of outdated information.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Correct.
There will always be things that don't work on
Can
Linux,
I see
like
that for a second?
Opera GX, for example.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
technically, I could make Opera GX work if I really wanted. I'd just boot up Proton or Wine, but I would just find that stupid for a browser. But for a game, I would
So
find
let's
it.
look at Proton DB because they're the most up to date with what they have. So Proton apparently is fucking Chromebook ready games.
What the fuck does that mean?
So yeah. So
there are a lot of things on Chromebook where it'll even say that they like are questionable, and then they'll run just fine when I actually test them because you can't.
Well, it's the same thing on Steam Deck stuff.
So like here is ProtonDB. So out of the various games that exist on Steam, 60% are gold, and then 20% are platinum, which means they run with no issues. Gold could mean like anything, maybe like, I don't know, font could be too small or something.
Or it runs, but the control scheme isn't like the best or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Which Steam has a way around that because it launches its own control emulation.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've got a gold or platinum game, you'll basically run it no problems. I'm surprised there's freaking no.
Yeah, they phasing that out or what?
I get. Well, it's also only the top one. Top. No, it's only the top 10. So let's
top 10 games.
I mean, I imagine bronze is probably like you have to do a little bit of troubleshooting, and then borked is just nope.
There you go. There's all the
bronze is you flip a coin and it works or it doesn't.
Oh.
And then if it doesn't work, you still have hope.
So
unless 2 hours later it's still not working, then you just give up.
We'll go top 1,000 because using the whole Steam catalog is fucking.
Nah. You had Steam Library and it was also hanging around 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had to put his own library in, which it wasn't in there.
Yeah. So I mean, even at the top 1,000 games, which is probably where most of the players are.
True.
A third of them are platinum. Almost half of them are gold.
6% may not work.
Yeah. So 6% you'll have problems with, but that other 94% you'll run basically fine.
I still haven't had any problems protoning any games really.
Or 87%.
Something.
If anything, I've had problems like getting mods to run because it's like
yeah,
you'll download. And sometimes it's funny, like I'll download a mod and I'll download the Linux version of a mod, but then it turns out I need the Windows version of a mod because I'm running it through in the Windows version of the game through Proton.
Yeah.
Because some games run better on Proton than their actual Linux native port.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a native if it's ported, but
I mean, if it's native, if the game devs port it to it.
Yeah, it's running natively, you could say.
I heard Pirate Software talking about like Linux support and shit. Apparently, it I guess it is a little bit easier to do. The problem that people are having now is fucking dropping support for Mac because Mac demands money.
Yeah, Mac's annoying.
Fucking Apple.
Is that gonna work?
Yeah, it should work.
It says it needs your HTTPS and then the other thing. What is it doing? Oh, Jerry's touching it.
Drumming the cat.
Yeah, that's fair.
I couldn't quite see. Is it doing something?
It's
I mean, remember how big your fucking Steam library is.
That's true. That's true.
It's gonna
also,
take.
Does it get bigger, including all of our stuff now?
There it goes. Yeah. So out of my whole personal library of 4,000 something games,
4% may have issues.
80% of them you'll run apparently just a-okay with Silver better.
And this is, and like you said, this is like 4,000 games. Only 1% of them are borked.
Yeah, only 1% of them are fully borked.
Well, I mean, bronze is like you're gonna have a good
As
chance
I say,
of having a
bronze,
bad time.
yeah, you're not gonna work with it. But silver and up, yeah, you'll be fine. So, 80%.
I mean, those borks are stuff like Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Anything that has like the kernel level anti-cheat.
Yeah,
DRM is a problem.
But luckily, I don't play any of those games, so that's fine by me.
Yeah,
it's what Apex, Valorant, and
Valorant's not even on Steam, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the kernel level fucking bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Even
also,
though
I feel like some of them you can. I mean, not Apex, but some of them I think you can run in a Windows VM, maybe.
Maybe, but even then, sometimes they'll scan to be like if they're in a VM.
Yeah, that's like Apex.
Yeah. So I mean, realistically, for Linux, there really shouldn't be any major issues.
When you run a VM, is there like a fake kernel?
There's certain
kernel?
like flags and things that it might know, but you can also spoof like most of the hardware to be like hardware proper.
Yeah, it is possible.
It just takes a little extra effort.
I mean, when you think about it, Windows will only run on NTFS, but I'll spin up a Windows VM on my ext4 file system because it'll just like pretend to be NTFS for that little.
Well,
VM.
I mean, but what do you mean? Like, shouldn't have a VMDK to make?
Yeah, the little thing you run.
Well, like when you're, are you talking about like virtual? You're talking about like when you're using Proton.
In the like virtualized environment, it'll believe it's in running on NTFS.
Right? Doesn't it make it VMDK?
Yeah, so I'm asking because like when you make a VM,
Yeah,
it makes
or
a VHD or VHD, which is a virtual hard drive, which is
those files are
formats.
It's wrong though. So inside the VHD or VMDK, it is NTFS.
Yeah,
That's why it works.
you're not
Like,
emulating.
file that's sitting on your XT4.
Yeah, but that's the file doesn't matter, or where it is doesn't matter. The file itself has the
NTFS file structure.
exactly.
Yeah, inside it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I could put a VMDK on a fucking FAT32 drive and it'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
So
That's what I was saying. You just spin up a VM and it'll just sit there and be like, "Yep, I'm NTFS."
yeah, but that has nothing to do with it being Linux or anything. That's just the file format
Well, his question was if he runs like a VM.
Yeah, well, he's asking like if it had a fake kernel. No, it's a real thing. You're spinning up real Windows. As far as the system is concerned, it's Windows.
How the fuck do they? How do they know that they're in a fucking virtual machine?
VMware or other virtual like stuff will make virtual drivers usually for things.
Yeah.
Is the biggest one. That's why I said there are a lot of
virtual
times.
drivers or virtual like NICs or things. There's things that they can see and scan and
It'll say like the virtual box is fucking virtual network or VMware virtual network or whatever. But a lot of those, I'm pretty sure all of them have options to spoof a like physical product because some things don't work on virtual stuff, but by default until you spoof them. Like I know one of the big things for some network analyzers for VMware, like they don't work unless you set them as like a certain type of Intel driver or whatever. Same thing. Even bigger on fucking Hyper-V, bro. That was such a pain in the ass. The virtual switches on Hyper-V wouldn't work if they were set to like whatever the default was. You had to set them to like a specific version of Intel, and then Microsoft in their infinite wisdom did an update and they broke that too. So then I had to rebuild a bunch of fucking network adapters for 1,000 servers. Boy, I love Microsoft and Microsoft updates.
Yeah, the fact that these games are just alienating Linux users though is like, what the fuck?
There's not that many of them.
as I say, it's definitely a small but growing portion of the gaming community.
Yeah.
And luckily, it's also only a small portion of games.
Yeah, that too, which is mainly just your major multiplayer games. And it's done too because it's not like they couldn't support it because the fucking the anti-cheat companies have support for Linux. All they use literally.
They already had it supported. They literally pulled from it because they decided they're like, Linux is too free. We can't police them from
There's
cheating.
Too many hackers. And I'm like,
if you're on Linux, you can always find some way to cheat. Apparently,
I mean,
sure.
if
you
you're
do
a
that
cheater,
with
you'll
Windows.
find some way to cheat on anything.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
matter what you're on.
Exactly. So
It never changes.
their
It's
whole,
like
their whole
war.
bit is worthless.
that was their whole excuse whenever they pulled support for Linux.
Yeah.
Worthless excuse.
They said all the Linux users are cheaters.
Man,
I think the answer was they just wanted to be lazy and they didn't
Yeah,
want to put in the
that's.
dev
I
work.
mean, that's what we.
that's
heard
what I'm
it
thinking
as.
too, because that is a thing I saw with one game where they said, "Hey, we're not going to support Linux anymore because, like, out of their ticketing system, where they get like help, support tickets. I think it was like they said like 80% of the tickets were from Linux users. So, and also most of the bug reports were also from Linux people. So it's like I could understand you just. I'm not saying it's right, but you just don't want to deal with all the support tickets and everything. So you're just like, and we're just cutting support.
Right.
Man, if they really want to do something about the hackers, though, just unsupport China.
I mean it's China and Russia are the biggest hackers nations. But I mean, they sell to Americans and the Americans use them. I mean, most of the cheat sites I think sell from like Russia and shit.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Fucking gamers have been at war with China and Russia longer than and more hardcore than America has.
I mean,
Yes and no.
the advanced.
As you pirate a Pokemon game that some Russian ripped. Cohen.
Hold on, what'd you do?
Remember whenever when those two pirated that Pokemon game like right after it released?
You mean the one I got the DMCA
Yeah, and
for?
then we got DMCA'd.
I mean,
Immediately.
To be fair, my version of Adobe Acrobat is from fucking Russia.
Ooh. Spicy.
You see, the funny thing is,
Don't
I
be
never
bad.
actually, I never actually been. I couldn't fucking run the damn thing in the first place.
Yeah, and you got us in trouble. You got us a strike too against our network.
Blame it on Nick. He did it too.
I mean, I blame it on both of them. They're both bad noodles.
Yeah.
Also, we need to censor out the Pokemon bit.
Why?
Oh yeah,
Nintendo bad.
the meme
Wait, what?
because Nintendo, but
Yeah.
What? Because we said the word Pokemon?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
no, because he said because we're pirating Pokemon,
Oh,
which you're like not supposed to admit or something.
we're not doing anything. There is no
Okay.
Warren bossing say.
Yeah, there's nothing going on here.
No, nothing. Nothing illegal. We would never do that. We're good noodles.
Yeah.
You know, the funny. Speaking on that though, like there's actually been quite a few companies that are just like, yeah, pirate our game. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
There's
There
been a
are
few
some cool
companies,
game devs who are like, if you can't afford my game, here's a fucking like free link to go pirate it.
Yeah, they upload it themselves because they want it to be. It's like, well, if you're gonna pirate it anyway, here's a safe way for you to do it, so you don't like end up getting like spyware and shit.
Yeah. There's
Nice.
some cool
That's
devs.
pretty cool.
Actually, it's pretty big now too.
How many people on your
Especially for
friends
indie
list
devs.
have these like old Oni cartoons profile images?
Are you just looking at my friends logging in and playing
Yeah, 'cause
games?
I saw someone log in with like the face earlier, and then this time someone else logged in. I was like, "That's also another Oni cartoons face. That's vaguely similar." Oh no, I saw someone with like a Krillin face earlier.
Yeah.
That's virtual static, probably. I think.
A Krillin Oni cartoons face, and then this one I saw someone had the face.
Oh, you know, I should change my Steam profile to one of those the fucking mimes from the
Oh, from I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
though.
you know who I'm
Well,
talking
there you go.
about.
See, there's somebody with
Ah.
Shinji.
I knew the mine's names at some point.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember him.
Are you talking about this one right
It's
here?
like Choo Choo and something.
I saw the I don't know if they're still up, but he sells the posters poster for it.
Huh.
What
Support
else
the
do I
artist.
have?
Interesting.
I have this one.
It's like them in a backstage area doing
Yeah,
makeup.
they're
and
just
shit.
there's it's virtual one with the Krillin one.
Yeah, that was the first one I saw.
Dude, he's playing iRacing. God damn it.
Dude, that's all he fucking plays.
Are we ever going to play
Right.
Pico Park?
What the fuck is that?
That is a multiplayer game that can be quite rage-inducing
Okay, so why are we doing this?
because it's fun.
Isn't it like $3
Is
or
it?
$4 or some shit like
I
that?
don't, yeah, I don't think it's terribly expensive.
But why don't we play Pico's School?
How much does it cost? Scroll down.
I mean, Flash Player is dead.
I know. They didn't they revive
There's
a lot
always
of things?
ways around it.
I mean, I could just download Flash.
Yeah,
it's
it's
$5.
Yeah.
we still
Oh, this is the one where you have to stack up all your
Yes, you
retards and go
do.
fucking grab keys and shit.
Yep.
we still need to do a full playthrough of Chain Together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
need
we
4 people
do.
For that.
Yeah, we're waiting for a fourth, bro. He doesn't play games. It's like this guy. This guy doesn't play games.
I'm only even here
I play
because I
games.
knew about it ahead of time, so I was like, I had time to mull it over and be like, I can probably stay up.
I think Nick might have it, but I don't think he'd probably rage out way too quickly.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
Not only that, but he just like shit talk us the entire time.
True.
He just wouldn't. He probably won't be able to shut up about it.
True.
We also need to play more Shotgun Roulette.
I don't have that.
The
Yes,
buckshot
you do.
roulette?
Well, there's
Yeah, that
license for it.
Buckshot Roulette's fucking great. How many copies do we have?
Where is that at? Up here?
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's back down.
Down.
Yeah, it's right there. We
Wow.
got 3.
Yeah, we got 3 copies.
Well, you guys got 3 copies. I fucking don't.
Yeah, I never bought that game.
Who
We have
fuck
3
got-
copies of it.
Oh, it must have been him, and then fucking little boy.
Yeah.
What a scrub.
Yeah, he ain't contributing enough to this family library.
No, he's got like 5 games, bro. I told you that before you invited him. I told you it wasn't worth it.
The shitty thing is
I
that
hit a lot of my
like
games.
we both have a lot of the same games because of Humble.
Yeah.
So I'm not really I'm contributing extra keys.
Exactly.
True. Yeah, Fate Tonight. Let's
It's
go.
so funny to see all of these games. Like, yeah, these are all my games I bought.
You didn't
Yeah, I
buy
don't
that
have
one.
good-
That's
I didn't
fine.
buy that one, but I mean, like, a lot of
You
these.
didn't buy this. Did you buy this, Colin?
Yeah, I bought it.
Yeah.
There you go. He
I
bought
didn't buy this. I mean, a lot of these are mine, except for
I
Thaumaturge.
was gonna get the new
That's
Grand Blue
interesting.
Fantasy, but then I saw someone had it, and I was like, huh.
Oh, you mean mine? I have it.
Yeah, the
The
actual
3D
one?
is it called
RPG
Relink?
game.
Or I'm thinking of
Yeah, you're thinking of Relink.
Wait,
I don't see it.
wait, do we not have Relink?
I
New
do.
one?
If you do, then we do.
I do, but
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's shared. Rising is the versus.
Because I checked the library and I saw that we had.
Oh, you know what? It might be further down because this is by date.
Oh yeah, Coral Island might have the fucking multiplayer out now. We can play that.
Core Island?
Yeah, Coral Island.
Oh, Coral.
Coral.
I was saying Core Island. I'm like,
I heard
Coral.
Core as well.
Wait, who has all the Kingdom Hearts games?
I do.
on Steam?
You're welcome.
Kenneth. Yeah, I actually I own these on Blu-ray for the PS4.
I own them on
I need-
Epic.
I bought them because I wanted to play them, and I still have it.
Yeah, I bought the full set, the 1 through 3 set for
Yeah.
the PS4. I think you were there for that. It was a Facebook deal I went and
Mhm.
paid for.
I mean, I've played through all like 1, 2, and 3, but I need to play the side games.
I only
I've never played them
two.
because I never had the console for it.
What do you
They're
mean?
all
You had the
fucking handheld.
PlayStation.
They're on handheld.
I need to play this. I think this is yours, Kenneth.
Yeah, that is mine.
And I like Ratchet
I
and
wanted to
Dank.
play it.
Yeah, I wanted to play it too. I just didn't buy it because I was lazy. I think Kenneth owns Tales of Arise with me.
Probably.
Oh, that's me.
Is it you?
That's me.
Yo, you guys know Kenneth, you like RTS? You should get Warno. Then we can go crush the Russians, just like what's happening in the Ukraine. It's like 90s, like 1990s, 1980s.
Oh, there's Relink.
I need to play. through
Where's Relink?
fucking,
Where am I missing?
Literally right above Three Kingdoms.
I can't see it
Right there.
through the fucking
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
right next to Chain Together.
I was say it should be over here because that's where I had bought it. Yeah, I bought Relink. Relink's fun. I've been playing through it slowly. I paid 117 minutes, so 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Still time to return it.
I'm actually a big fan of Tales of Vesperia. I need to go through and play the other games. I still need to
Right.
beat Tales of Vesperia. I got through the second arc.
I think I have that too. I need to go watch the anime for it. Tales, Dwarf Fortress. What the fuck,
Yeah, I bought it. I immediately saw how fucking complicated it was.
bro? It's Dwarf Fortress.
I mean,
What the
that's
fuck
what I
did you
mean.
expect?
I don't
I
know.
think I'm gonna have to try it.
Why do you permanently have a bunch of bullshit on the bottom of the screen now?
Yeah, I don't know
Because you need
I
to
hover-
click into it.
You know,
you just click on it.
based on the footage that I've seen, I don't think it's gonna be too much harder than Oxygen Not Included.
It's
No,
different.
it's-
It's a lot harder.
It's a lot harder.
Random shit
It's
just happens.
Because I played Oxygen Not Included and I had a good time. Got pretty far,
I
but
had a good time
Go-
too. And then,
going
Oh shit! There's fucking Jerry's boat crew from
Yeah.
Go-
Preston.
and then they
going
piss
in-
in your water
I
supply.
don't know if I even played it.
going into that,
How many the amount of save scumming that I had to do in that game because I kept pissing in the fucking water supply.
oh yeah,
Stop doing that, you nerd.
yeah, the complication level. Maybe I just need to go try it again. But it ramped. It went from fucking
What?
you know
Who owns
2
content warning?
I
What the
do.
fuck?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
It went from 2 to like 11. I immediately got thrown in the deep, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. The tutorial tries to help you, and then I immediately got lost.
I'm
have to
just
watch,
the
like, a whole
tutorial
YouTube
level.
series
That's
or
the
some
next
shit on
level
it.
over there.
I may or may not own all the Command and Conquers.
I think that's
That's
Kenneth.
that's mine.
Dude,
I
I tried,
should, but I don't for some
Oh,
reason.
well,
I tried watching.
I do
YouTube
own them all. I
videos.
don't know why it's not saying 2 here.
Right.
Right?
I tried to follow like guides for Oxygen Not Included. Completely lost.
Oh, I never looked at guides.
I looked at guides, they did not help me. Like I constantly ran into the issues of like, oh yes, poison has entered your environment.
All right.
Well, I guess you just die.
My whole entire area is full of carbon
There you go, there's
carbon
Balatro.
dioxide.
Look, Balatro. I'm gonna not play it just so I can wait for you guys to die off on that and just I'll never have to
Same.
touch it.
I mean, it's a game that I touch occasionally. It's not like I've never like really gotten into.
Oh, you little boy has it. I was like, how the fuck do I have 3? But yeah,
Right.
nobody owns Nightingale but me. It's
Yep.
pretty fun.
I mean, it looked all right when I saw it.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Oh, now that you guys exist, what we should get is Edge of Eternity. We should get what was that game, Jared, that you wanted me to get? The one that's like based on Source with the weird shit going on with it.
Oh.
Abiotic Protocol? I
You
think?
already have a
Abiotic
copy here.
Factor.
Huh?
We have a copy.
Yeah, I already have
Yeah,
one.
we have a copy. I
Yeah,
bought
too.
one.
Oh yeah, Jerry bought it too. So yeah, it's me and Jerry. Fuck you.
I thought I bought a copy of
It's a
that.
4-player game. You guys can play.
Because I think I saw it. I think I
I've
wanted
actually
us to play
seen
it.
people on my friends list playing this
Yeah.
recently.
Really surprising.
I need to
Well,
go
it's
through
a
the
somewhat
fucking
recent
mouth
game.
world.
Well, you say somewhat recent, as the purchase date's July 7th, 2024.
Yeah.
I need to play Nekopara. I need to play Muv-Luv. I gotta check out that.
I do need to play all these Muv-Loves, bro. There's so many. I got the whole pack.
Oh, I know. I saw that, and I was just like, I've heard so many good. Like, it was on my wish list for the longest time.
I got it through Humble, baby.
Oh.
Wow, there's only 2 copies of RuneWorld here.
Yeah, mine and yours, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm surprised that Kent doesn't know it, but I
Yeah,
guess they never had a Humble release. I thought they did, though.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I've looked at RimWorld. I've seen plenty of videos from like fucking ambiguous amphibian and such.
Yeah. I've not got far in it. Oh, also, this game's cool.
It's kind of overpriced with the DLC and stuff, but it is
100%.
definitely a game where you'll play it and you'll be like, oh, it's been 12 hours.
Good. Those are always
Right.
good games.
I'll change mine to Jerry's copy because he's
Right.
got the.
Although that means he can't play it at the same time as you.
Well, yeah, we never played at the same time, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Do we have Overkill in this library?
Do what?
Overkill.
Probably. There's ballistic overkill.
I think that might be.
Overgrown, overcooked, typing of the dead overkill.
No, that's not it.
No.
And really not.
Typing of the dead overkill? Ah. Fuck, bro.
Am I
Yeah,
thinking
just-
of the
just
wrong
type on it.
fucking name? Maybe.
Huh?
You just
It's the
type on
one
that
with the
little
fucking
choice.
robot.
Eh.
2 Point. Oh, I need to play 2 Point Campus. Who is 2 Point? Did I have 2 Point Campus?
Do what?
2 Point Campus.
The fuck is that?
It's like a city management, but you're controlling a college. It's one of those games where like
Oh, that
random ass
game.
ridiculous shit happens.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Of course you own it. It's random. You own all the random shit.
Well, I didn't know.
What is this? Weekend Deal Sengoku Dynasty. Is this a fucking
Yeah, it's a
dynasty
it's a,
simulator?
it's a city builder.
Yeah, but it's wheel boost. Fuck.
It is.
What'd you say?
It was called Ultra Kill. That's what it was.
Ultra kill.
It's got mixed reviews though.
I'll just look it up in mine.
Yeah, but it's only
Recently.
recent. Most of them are positive.
What is everybody upset about recently? Let's figure this out.
What game is this?
People are always
What
upset.
art they said about
Sengoku something or another.
Goku Dynasty. Poorly optimized.
Oh yeah, it's probably poorly optimized. That's probably a thing.
Co-op
is not playable.
Co-op. Something about VPN from China.
Absolute shame. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family.
Nope,
Done
we
it.
don't have Ultra Kill. God damn it.
Clunky, unresponsive. Yeah, no, it's just apparently not good.
At least for the most recent Fable. I mean,
Right. For
the
some,
majority think it's pretty good.
I don't know. I might fucking pick it up. I like shit like this. Also, it's Weeaboo.
Yeah.
Weeaboo. Yeah, it's 25% off. Let's go.
Is Manlord getting good updates?
Manor Lord? Question mark.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played in a while. I love how your special machines follow you.
Yeah, I'm surprised she came down here after I fired a medicine down her throat.
I
You
mean,
somehow
she's-
missed A and hit caps lock.
She loves
I
you.
thought she'd be too mad.
Right. Millionaire Manor. I haven't played it in a while. That's getting close to 1.0.
Nice.
It was pretty cool last time I played it. Oh, we can bridge builds now. Oversock, nice.
I wonder if they've because like getting units and shit in that game, it takes like a fucking.
Oh
while.
yeah.
I wonder if they streamlined that.
I have no idea. Like the whole game is just slow, which is fine. Slow burn.
It's like you see the AI just already fucking doing shit, and it's like I've barely done shit. Where the fuck did you get all these units from? What the fuck?
Well, also the AI just like spawns shit at your border and then like goes to raid you. You know, like a year in advance or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like the systems aren't clear enough for me to like be able to progress that fast.
Maybe you're just bad,
Maybe
man. Sounds like a skill issue.
I just gotta put more time in the game. Apparently,
Yeah. Well, so the meme is you arm your dudes with stuff, and then like you have a lot of people set to become like garrisoned units, and then when they come up, then you just fucking like tell your people put their fucking worker and shit down, and then arm up, and they just go beat the shit out of them.
just arm the militia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's what you have to do. Like there is, I think, real army training, or you can buy units too. That's the other better thing, just to buy a fucking PMCs basically.
I think that's how I had to do it.
Yeah, you just buy mercenaries.
Like
And the mercenaries come and just the mercenaries are good. They just beat stuff.
It was like I had my economy going pretty good, and then like there's like we're gonna fucking raid you. I'm just like, I have money. I don't have units, but I have money.
You out for the night, Gary? All right, man. Have a good night. Well, since he's leaving, on that note, we're all just talking about video games, right?
Yeah.
And that'll probably be us. That'll be it from those of us here at Speakeasy Unfiltered. And I was joined again tonight by friend Zenny, Highkick78, Rain Death 909, and myself, Harper_1. And this is us signing off. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.